All right, welcome to Table for Four Podcast, episode 2. We appreciate everybody for listening. Definitely, if you get on the YouTube, subscribe, like, comment if you want. We'll respond to all comments. Um, Definitely give us a shout on, or give us a look on Apple Podcasts, Spotify. We're on pretty much all platforms: TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Follow us at either Table for Four or Table for Four Podcast on everything. We would definitely like to hear your feedback. If you want to be a guest on the show, hit us up. And I'm not promising that you'll be a guest if you hit us up, but we'll definitely take it into consideration if you want to be a guest. Um, like I said, if we'll respond to all comments. So I'll turn it over to Zai to respond to our first comment.
Yo, Locust Nana. Yo, shout out you. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, that warmed my heart. I ain't gonna lie. Appreciate you. I would love to see more comments though, for real though. If y'all want to comment, please. We'll read out the comments every week or respond to the comments every week. But I appreciate that. That was pretty dope.
Yeah, definitely do. So we appreciate everybody. Like I said, once again, I mean, we can't do what we do without people listening to it. Or I guess we could, but it would be pointless to do. So definitely appreciate you guys. And like I said, if you don't have time to watch the YouTube video, hit us up on uh, Spotify, Apple, whatever you have. Like I said, you'll be able to find us. We're looking into getting on iHeartRadio next, if that's something that you have. So that'll be our next venture to get over there. So again, appreciate you guys for listening, and hope you enjoy the show today. So without anything else, we've made it 4 days through the week, Phyllis. How's everybody doing?
I'm doing all right, man. I'm doing pretty decent.
Oh, and chilling. Prepping for finals week, man.
Just excited to get back on the podcast, baby. Episode 2.
Yes,
Maybe
sir.
that. Now, with that being said, Logan still doesn't have a fucking camera, so we need to get this straightened out.
Excited and unprepared.
All
It's a
right,
damn
I'm
thing.
sorry. I don't have no
All right,
words.
man. All right, man. Next pod.
I'll have one. Absolutely certain.
If you
Next
drink out of that
podcast, I
fucking
will have
Stanley,
one.
if you drink out of that fucking Stanley one more time and try to hide it, I swear to God, I'm gonna fucking come through my screen
Yeah,
and beat your ass for you.
yeah. A second ago,
Just-
you just told me not to drink out of it. Now you want me to
Just
fucking
drink
drink
out
out
of
of it. Which one
Hey,
is
hey,
it? We
hey.
just had to wait on you for an hour to fix your fucking camera. We couldn't even see you sitting there. You was
Just
talking.
drink out of it.
Come on, bro. Let me be
Yeah, I
real
can't
here.
help.
You
I
host the
can't
show.
help that I live
You
in the
host the
sticks.
show. I'll do
Yo, I'm
my
gonna
part.
just be honest, yo.
I
To the
can't
YouTube
help-
video,
I can't help that I live in the sticks.
we
I
had to
can't
wait
help that I
about
live in the sticks.
an hour for Logan, and then we had to wait about an hour for Mike because that shit was fucking up too.
Yeah.
So
It was. But I
Apologies.
can't
Now
help that I
everyone's
live
It'll
in
still
the
release
woods.
at the same time.
it's still gonna come out tomorrow though. We'll see you tomorrow,
We were
brother.
supposed to start the show at 7:30, people. It's 9:11.
Oh Jesus! You had to
Bush
say
did.
9/11.
We an hour and a
good.
half late. We all good.
We're gonna get canceled in episode 2.
I'm not gonna get
Bush
canceled.
did 9/11.
Nah, but what's everybody been into? My week has been
11.
kind of crazy, to be honest with you.
Well, explain it, Mike. What's going
Well, I was
on?
about to say,
Well, I
what
was
the
seeing.
hell? You just said your week's been
it's just
crazy.
My week ain't really been crazy. I mean, I've just been.
So I
doing
couldn't.
regular
I couldn't
things.
get out of the. I couldn't get out of the house this morning because there was ice all over the roads. Did y'all get ice around you? I mean,
Oh,
granted,
yeah.
again, I live in the middle of nowhere, so and they don't take care of the roads worth of shit out here.
The roads weren't great in Morgantown. Or this morning at least. On my drive home,
Seems
it was
like-
fine.
It seems like when they cancel school, they don't take care of the roads. Like if as soon as they call school
Yeah.
off, the state road's just like fuck it, we're not doing anything to
Yep.
those roads.
Yep.
Yeah,
Well,
I
fuck
mean,
this
hell-
ain't gotta go anywhere.
Hell with all the working people. As long as the buses don't have to go through, just fuck everybody else.
Yep.
Yeah, man, that's
yep.
our future.
Yep. Climate control day.
That's our
Fuck
future.
teachers.
That's
Climate
is
control
true.
day. Teachers,
That
you're
is our
going in
future.
anyway. We'll give you
Fuck the
2 more
future, we're
hours
talking about the
for
present.
the roads to stay frozen.
No, that's
but-
crazy.
But it's just been one of those weeks, man. Like y'all just ever been so excited for Friday, like you just can't take it.
Yes.
Every
Now,
week.
granted, the
Every
listeners. Now,
week.
granted, the listeners will be hearing this on Friday. So for the listeners,
Yeah.
happy Friday because
Happy
it is
Friday,
Friday,
baby.
bro.
Friday.
We're gonna be
Right
chilling
now,
tomorrow.
almost Friday. We almost did it.
But for
I'm finna
Us.
show this. I'm finna show this man Mike how to play basketball tomorrow. I'm finna show Mike how to play basketball. Good quality in the corner 3 basketball. I'm a 3-and-D
Corner
player.
three?
That's
what,
all I am.
what? Are you like
Like
yeah? I
Peter
was gonna say,
Griffin.
you like the Family Guy episode? Corner 3.
Hey, that
Come on,
motherfucker
three.
right there.
1-3.
We
Come on,
finna
three.
see. I ain't shot a basketball in about a year and a half. So we
You just
finna
came and
see.
sit on that, and now you going see. Now you going. Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
I gotta fuck around, bro. I ain't played basketball in a minute, but that's gonna be fun tomorrow.
You're
We
gonna
finna
be
be
just as
chilling
out of shape.
What time? What time?
I am out of shape.
I'll come
Wait,
out of
what?
retirement tomorrow. I'll come out of retirement tomorrow.
Oh, this man
Oh,
Mike
we're going on the
froze.
bridge.
We're gonna
Mike's
wait
frozen.
for Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's back. He's back. He's back. He's
Oh
back.
yeah,
Right here.
all good. Technical difficulties.
Yeah, it's all good. But nah,
Yeah.
what time we going tomorrow? I don't know what time we was going.
I don't even know what time. I thought he said like 4:35. Wait,
Well,
wait,
I
he
gotta
said
figure out.
4:35.
I gotta figure out what's up with. I gotta figure out what's up with the truck.
Oh,
It'll
okay,
be
okay.
sometime between 4 and 6.
All right.
Pull up,
Okay.
Logan. We're going to the bridge, man. You got work tomorrow?
I get off at 4.
Oh, you can make
just in
that.
time.
Yeah, I get off at 4. I could make that. Good.
Come get some shots. Are you going to the
Could
game
hoop a
Saturday?
little bit. I have to work, unfortunately.
Ah.
Yep.
Hey, we are T minus like less than 48 hours away from tip off of the first rec league game of the year.
Big
How are we
game.
feeling, Nick?
We got Foster and Landon.
Yep. Yep. And for the listeners that listened to the last episode, the 304 shooters team that we had to be worried about, that Logan was talking about, we did not think that was going to come in week 1, but they released
No.
our schedule on Wednesday, and now here it is. But
Here
it's
we are.
cool.
I
Well, we
don't
got a
think they've
couple guys
hooped
that are.
though either.
It's fine.
at
We got a
all.
couple guys that are injured. We'll be fine.
Who's
We'll be
injured?
fine. Landon.
No, it's
Or not
Carson.
Landon, I'm sorry.
Oh
Carson.
yeah, Carson's injured.
Ankle injury,
That's
I think
true.
he said.
Yeah.
Yep.
Damn.
High ankle sprain.
Oh
I had
well.
to put him on
We'll be
IR,
straight.
man.
Yep.
Yep.
As long as he gets
We'll
his
be
5
straight.
in, we're cool. You need 5 games.
Maybe
to
we
be able
should
to-
actually try some free agency this year. Maybe. I don't think
Who
we've
do you
really
know? I
actually
don't
signed
know any
anybody.
hoopers
I
like
don't
that.
know anybody, but
Yeah,
they'll
I don't know
post
anybody
it.
that's of
They'll
age.
post it. They'll post it in the
Might be able to
league.
get a trade if we need
Yeah,
it.
or a trade.
Yeah,
should be
we'll
cool,
figure that out. Figure that out when the time comes, I guess.
We might pick up Uncle Zah. Nah, I'm just fucking around.
Nigga, I don't hoop.
Oh
bro.
man, he called him Unk. He called him Unk
I thought
4
we were
minutes
just,
into the
That's
show.
just crazy,
bro,
bro.
you got part of
I'm
the episode, man.
only
You might as well pick up where
24.
we left off.
I'm only 24.
He made me end the show last time when I called him Unk. And we called him
Definitely.
Unk 4 minutes in.
It's all right.
It's not good. That's bad for business. Just like Logan not having a camera is bad for fucking business.
Bad
Still
for
on
business. It is bad for
It's
business.
all good,
man.
it's all
I need,
good.
Logan, this is a
Next
I need to
pod,
lock
next pod.
in
Your
and get a
voice.
camera.
Just all we need is your voice, man. It's a podcast.
Yeah, you're right.
Podcast.
You are right.
Yeah, so just for I didn't even mention this in episode 1, but yeah, we do have a 4th guy on the podcast. His name's Logan. He doesn't have a
Alright.
camera. Not sure if you figured that out or not yet.
You did mention it.
Yeah, you mentioned it.
I
By
mentioned
the
him not
way,
having a camera.
if you used to listen to the Mike and Miller podcast, I was the reason that essentially, got pushed through to getting posted. I'd like to
He did. Hey,
Give
and we'll
him
give
his
him a round of
flowers.
applause here.
Give
We'll
him his
him a round of
motherfucking
applause.
flowers.
because
Give
I
him
tell
his
you what,
motherfucking flowers.
now that that's closed and we've started a new pod, I will say, and I'll stand on it. That was a good podcast for the episodes we
Oh, it
did
definitely
post.
was.
That was a good
I definitely
podcast.
agree.
It definitely was.
I
tell
wish
you,
we could
for
have posted
anybody,
more, but now we're here.
Yeah.
New
I don't want to give
beginnings.
anybody. I don't want to give anybody advice that's starting a podcast because I really don't want you to overtake us. But if you are going to start a podcast, stay consistent and find content that you can keep up with. Because it's hard. Podcasting is not easy. Like everybody just feels like you can just sit in front of a mic and just talk, and that's just not the way it is. It's really not the way it is at all. Like you have to build your way up. Like nobody knew Pat. Like nobody really knew like the Pat McAfee show that like we know now has really been going on for about 6 or 7 years, and nobody's really known about it until the last 2 or 3? Would y'all say
Yeah.
2 or
Yeah.
3?
2 or 3. I mean,
It
obviously,
helps
there's
when
gonna
you're
be
Pat McAfee, but I mean,
It
Yeah,
does
I
help
mean-
when you're Pat
Yeah,
McAfee.
that's
Yeah,
dope.
it absolutely helps. But anyway, so I do want to say one thing. I did say that we would have a guest on the next show, and I do apologize for that. A couple of our guests fell through. We did have a couple of things. They had a couple of things come up, but I promise you we will have guests on the show. Hopefully on the next episode we will have our first guest. And it looks like our first 2 guests are going to get flip-flopped. So the surprise guest is going to be second, and Tariq's brother is going to be our first guest, it looks like.
Yeah.
So definitely excited for that episode. Like I said, he's got some good stories. We're gonna have some fun on that episode. And did you say he's maybe bringing a +1, Tariq?
Yeah, he might bring a +1. He said to see if he's available.
Oh man.
He wants to have a little. He wants to have a little debate.
He wants to have a little hometown debate, one that some
Yeah.
of the listeners may not understand, but it'll be a hometown debate, and it should get heated. So that's what we like on the Table for Four
What
podcast.
is this?
We like heated arguments.
Man, I got to figure out what this debate is.
We'll save it, but
All
Yeah,
right,
we'll
bad,
save
bad,
it.
bad, bad.
it has to deal with Mononga and Carolina. We'll leave it at that for now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So his +1 is also going to be from Mononga, since Mike's from Mononga.
Yep.
And then
Okay.
Logan will just be in the battle. Like he'll just, I don't know what it'll be. He'll just be the
Me
ref.
and Zach and ref.
No,
No,
Zach's
Zach's from Carolina.
Yeah.
Oh,
you're
okay, yeah. I
referee.
guess I'll ref. I'll
Yeah,
I'll
I'm
be
from
the deciding
Carolina.
factor
Like,
of
that's
whatever
crazy.
disagreement is between.
He's the only
between the two
unbiased
towns.
person. He's the only
Yeah.
unbiased person.
Well, you do
Yep.
need an unbiased judge.
That's
Yeah, you
true.
do.
And with that, I'll say, go Bisons.
Oh man,
Sorry.
Bergville.
Berrickville. He's from Berrickville.
Oh
Go
man.
Bisons.
Go
Man.
Bison. Hey, I will give you a round of applause, Logan. You had the option to go to West Side at Berrickville, and you decided to go to North Marion. I'll give you a round of applause on that.
Yeah, it all came down to who I played football with growing up.
Yep, that's
Yep.
what we like to hear.
Didn't want to switch, rock with my guys. Go Dogs always.
Good odds.
Go
Good.
Dogs. That's
Got
exactly what we
to,
like to
got
hear.
to.
Go Dogs. Zai doesn't have a comment on that, and that's cool.
Nah.
What am I supposed to say?
We know
Bears
you're a
by
bear.
90. Say something. Rivalous. Fuck it. I mean,
Nah. Nah, bro. I'm not gonna do that. It's cool. I should have went to North. I should have. That's where I was from, but ended up at Fairmont, bro. It became home.
you at
It
least
was
enjoy your
good.
4 years there? I
If
was
you
gonna
could
say,
go
Yeah, it was
back, would
fun,
you go
bro.
to
It
North?
was fun. I thought about that. I don't know. I probably would have. If I had the option, I probably would have went to North. Instead, like if I would have thought about it more, I would have went to North.
The thing that I like about North Marion, that I don't think like other schools have is like the camaraderie that we have. Like I feel like at West, like everybody kind of just like I don't really know how to put it. Like I feel like you just had to go to North to know what I mean. Like
Nah, it's not
Logan
like
and
that.
Reek, you know what I'm talking about. Like
Everybody fuck with everybody at West too. I mean, there's cliques, but that's in every school, bro.
I was gonna say everywhere's clicky though.
Most
Yeah,
most
it
people
is.
are just like everybody fucks with everybody at some level.
did y'all have teachers and shit like that you could go to and just like chill with and stuff?
Yeah, bro.
Mike,
Hell
I think that's just
yeah,
high school, man.
bro. What do you mean,
I
bro?
know,
I used
I
to
know,
skip
I
class. I used to skip class every day. My teachers would see me; they wouldn't say nothing. I would skip my
skipped
social
class
studies
in high
class
school.
every day, and I would talk to him the period after. Like once the period ended, I would have a conversation with him because I had to walk by him from where I was skipping. Like he didn't care. It was just whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I guess every high school's the same. I guess you just don't really know what other high schools are like if you didn't go to that high school. I mean,
Yeah, everybody gassed North, but I heard bad things about it too, though.
there's definitely bad things about it, but we just had like a lot of fun. Like I don't know. Like, I
playing
don't really have
sports at
like,
North. Playing sports at North Marion was awesome. I had a great time
Yeah.
playing sports there.
yeah, like any sports that you had was just kind of like it's just a brotherhood like
Mhm.
of all those guys. But speaking of sports, fellas, something that we didn't report on our first episode just because we had some other stuff that we wanted to get to. Head coach Neil Brown was fired on Sunday afternoon from the West Virginia Mountaineers. So, everybody was hating on him, and I'm gonna agree. I was one of them. And do I think he did a good job on the field? No. Do I think the production was down? Absolutely. Do we got to win more games? Absolutely. But I will say, I don't think you could ask for a better guy at the helm of your program, if I'm being honest. I know you guys follow West Virginia football just like I do. I think Neil Brown's a great guy. I think we can all agree on that, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think
he was
he's a
great
good
for the
guy.
community. He did a lot for the
Yeah.
community.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think he's going to get another job somewhere, and I think he's going to succeed, to be honest with you. I don't think it'll be at a Power 5 level unless he's a
Yes.
coordinator.
No,
Yep.
he
I
needs.
think I think he's going to end up at UMass as well. But definitely appreciate what he did for the program or for the community. You know, not as much for the program. Definitely things need to change without a doubt. Did you guys see where we lost Josiah Trotter to the transfer portal today?
I didn't see that.
No, I
Young
did not.
young
I didn't.
defensive back that kind of hurts. Like he's probably out of the 6 years in the Neil Brown series, probably one of his top 5 recruits he's ever had. So he did escape to the portal. Now, granted, he could just be testing the portal. You know, hopefully the new coach coming in definitely goes back and tries to re-recruit him. But we'll see. So with all that being said, where do we think West Virginia goes with this hiring process? Do we think they go with somebody experienced? Do we think we go with a young and up and comer? What do we think? Let's go Tariq first. What do you think?
I don't know. I don't know. Ren Breaker. It just depends if is he gonna. The people want a hometown guy. That's what I know.
Mhm.
People want a
Yeah, the
hometown
people
guy.
want.
I
Yeah,
know a
we
lot of
want
people want
Jimbo,
Rich
Rich Rod.
and I also heard
Mm-mm.
of Jimbo. So
Mm-mm.
I
I don't want Rich Rod.
Jimbo would be crazy.
like Rich
Now
Rod.
listen, I was about to say I'm gonna go against the grain here. Like there's mixed feelings on Rich Rod. I'll take Rich Rod because here's my thing. Did he leave us to go to Michigan? Yes, he did. But here's my thing. Put yourself in any job, like not even coaching.
Business decision.
If you
Yes.
if you're say like what I do, I'm an electrician. If I'm an electrician and I'm working where I'm working now and another company offers me 3 times what I'm making right now to do the same job, I'm gonna go. I mean, I'm sorry. I
Yeah.
don't care. If you're a normal person, you gotta take that. It's because at the end of the day, coaching is a job. You have to take care of your bills, you have to take care of your family, and you have to take care of yourself. And if more money gives you the opportunity to take care of your family, your bills, and yourself, I feel like you have to take that. You know
No,
what I'm
I
saying?
agree.
It's a life decision. It's a life decision. Like, yes, are you from West Virginia? Absolutely. But at the same time, like, you got to get your money up. You got to get your money up. You got to bring your family up, whatever it takes. I don't have anything against Rich Rod for that. And like I said, I mean,
I don't know. I think you give a new
Rich,
guy a chance, bro.
Yeah, I'd like to see, but yeah, in all seriousness, it's probably gonna be a new guy.
yeah, I mean, like, and listen, I trust Ren Baker. I don't know about you guys. I totally trust Ren Baker. I mean, every hire he's made has been an absolute touchdown pass. I mean, literally. He hired DeVries, which looks pretty good. Just beat 2 top 25 opponents in a 3-day span.
That's true.
Hired a new women's basketball coach who is ranked in the top 15 in the country in his second year, starting his second year. Made a run to the Sweet 16 in his first season. I mean, hired a new soccer coach, which I'm gonna be straight honest with the listeners. I don't follow soccer at all. And if you're here to find soccer information, you are listening to the wrong podcast. I will say that.
Go away
But
now, Foot Fairy.
Stop, bro.
yeah,
Stop, bro.
for real.
Soccer's one of the
Nah,
biggest sports in the
but
world, bro.
Yep. Not here, brother.
Not here. It's not. I was about to
here.
say, but no. But he hired a new soccer coach, and you guys see it on Facebook and Twitter and shit. Like, soccer coach is doing well. So I mean, he hired a new volleyball coach too, and their volleyball team ended up being ranked in like the top 35, I think it was. I know it sounds crazy because it's the top 25, but still, top 35 volleyball team. You ever heard anything about West Virginia volleyball?
No, never.
Nope.
Not a clue.
Never. Exactly. And now they're in the top
At the
35
end
in
of
the
the day,
country.
the guy knows what he's doing.
Sounds
Yes.
like he knows
So
what
I
he's doing.
trust Ren Baker. I totally trust Ren Baker. I think he'll make a good decision. Like I said, I mean every other hire he's made has given me all reasons to believe that he'll make a good decision. Now, is there anybody that you guys would like to see, like other than a Rich Rod or a Jimbo? Like, do you guys have anybody else on your radar that you would like to see coach?
Like a random
at
one,
West
like
Virginia?
just like a fantasy
Yeah.
one. Dion.
Mhm.
What
No,
are we
no,
talking
no.
about? Like Dion.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Of course, I would love Dion to come to Morgantown.
Bill Belichick. I think he
Belichick
Yeah,
would be
let's go.
crazy.
I just saw on. I think I saw on
Nick Saban, but I mean, like,
ESPN.
but,
I think I saw on ESPN that Bill Belichick might be interviewing at North Carolina.
he
Actually,
did interview
Yes,
at
I
North
did
Carolina.
He
That's
see.
what I
did?
He
said.
did interview in North Carolina. Yep.
That's interesting,
I
though.
wonder if he might interview at West Virginia University.
You never know, bro. They might
Why
throw a
wouldn't
number
he?
at him.
Why
They would
wouldn't
throw a
he? Why
number
wouldn't
at
he?
him.
Yeah,
He
but
knows Pat.
let's
He
go.
told Pat, you know.
Yeah, let's go random stuff. Like just like guys that are actually on the radar. You guys have all seen the radar list, like who's on the radar, other than Jimbo and Rich Rod.
I
And
don't know a
anybody.
random coach.
And
Don't
first of
really
all,
know.
and first of all,
I don't know a
no,
random
I'm saying.
coach.
But I'm saying you got like you guys haven't looked through looked at like the search list of like the top
No,
the
you can show
candidates,
it
like the
though.
favorites.
Show it.
I don't follow West
Okay.
Virginia that hard to even care who the next coach is. In all seriousness, I mean, I just like to see. I like to see him win, but like,
Yeah, like I just like
like, I'm
them to
being
be
real.
doing well.
Like,
I saw Penn State's offensive coordinator is
I
interviewing.
did see
Yeah,
that.
Andy
That I did see.
Kotelnicki. Andy
See,
Kotelnicki.
see. If I did not look that up though, I would have never in my life have been able to tell you that guy's name.
Never would have heard of them. You know,
Nope.
but
Yeah, so like
bro, they're gonna
a
hire
name
somebody
that
that we don't know, probably.
Yeah.
a name that I've been seeing a lot of is Jamie Chadwell, who's the coach at Liberty. Which,
Mm,
if you follow football at all, you know
I
Liberty
do
has
know
been
Liberty's
dominant.
all right. Yeah, Liberty can play down there.
Liberty has been pretty good.
Yeah.
They've been ranked a few times, have they not?
Yeah, they have. So Liberty, Dan Mullen is another name who used to coach at Florida, who was like, don't quote me on these numbers, but he was like 10-2, and then he was like 9-3, and then he went 6-5 and got fired. But we all know that Florida football, their expectations are way too high. They act like they should. They act like it's back in like the.
Yeah, back when Florida
I
was
mean, West
Florida.
Virginia's people, like there's fans holding West Virginia to a crazy like niggas really was like weird like expected us to go out and just beat Penn State like they was just trash.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, but that was
It
the
was
fans
disappointing.
though. But here's what I'm saying. Obviously, within the university, they thought something different about Florida though. Like I don't think within. I mean, within the university, we didn't fire Neil Brown after he lost to Penn State, but they fired Dan Mullen after he went 6-5 after a 9-3 and a 10-2 season previously. So obviously, their
He has a
expectations
point.
are way too damn high.
He went positive and got fired. Think about that.
Yeah,
Neil
that's the thing.
Brown,
He was over
they just
500.
went to, they're going to a bowl game. He got fired.
He's been there for 6 years, and he's
I get
3
that, I
games over
understand it.
500.
yeah, he's dead even pretty much.
Yeah, he's not doing as good
He's
as
3
this
games
dude.
over 500,
What are we going to?
and he
like
beat
the-
Albany this year.
It's called the I forget what it's called. It's called the Frisco Bowl, I think.
the Frisco Bowl.
Yeah, they're playing Memphis. And listen, I'm not,
Yeah,
I'm a
Frisco.
betting man. I'm a betting man. I think West Virginia's the take here because I think everybody's going to be on Memphis with the coaching turnover and the turmoil going on in the program. I think this is a really, really good spot for West Virginia to get a bowl win here. To be honest with you, even though they're facing, Memphis is a top 20 team. But I really think this is a spot where West Virginia should come in and get a win because you got to think, as far as gambling goes, which just for the listeners, we will get into gambling because other than Zai, we are all sports bettors here.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
other than Zai and Tariq, because Tariq can't gamble because he's playing college football.
Yeah.
But we all gamble. We will get into it because I really think, like I said, I think as a gambler and somebody who's watched this stuff for a while, I really think this is a spot where, like I said, with West Virginia's turmoil, with everything else going on, I think this is the spot where West Virginia comes in and gets a win. I really do against a top 20 team.
They could. I mean, anything's possible for real. This is college, bro. Think about it. College
Yeah.
is crazy.
The
We just
only
saw,
thing
That's
we
true.
just saw Michigan beat Ohio, or what? Didn't Michigan beat
but
Ohio
that's a
State?
Ohio
different
State.
game. That's a different
No, but
game,
I'm
though.
saying though, that's just
That game
college
means
football
something,
though.
bro.
Yeah,
I know,
that's-
but I'm
Yeah,
saying
but that's
one
like
college
West Virginia and
football.
Pitt.
games of the year.
Yeah,
That's like West Virginia and Pitt. If Pitt's 10-1 and we're playing Pitt in the last season, if Pitt's 10-1 and we're 0-9 or 0-11, we still have a chance to beat Pitt. I mean, that's
Yeah,
just the way it
like,
is.
Yeah, that's
but it's a
true.
bowl game. It's kind of the same aspect.
True, very true. And another thing you have to take into account for in bowl games is who the hell is going to play.
Yeah,
Who's going
like,
to sit
true.
out because they're going to
A lot of
NFL? Who's
opt-outs,
going to play?
yeah.
Yeah, who's going to play? So that's just some shit, you know. But yeah, I'm really interested to see where this head coaching search goes. And you have to think it's going to be wrapped up here pretty soon because the transfer portal opens up. I want to say, don't quote me on this number either, but I'm pretty sure it's December the 7th is when the transfer portal opens up.
It's Monday.
Tariq, you might
December 9th.
December 9th? Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so they might
You
do a
gotta
hire
think-
within the next couple days.
That's what I was gonna say. You could they're very, very possible that on the next Table for Four podcast episode that we could be talking about the new head coach of West Virginia University, to be real.
It's true.
Respectful.
So, that's something I'm definitely excited for. It's, even with the basketball team just getting 2 top 25 wins in the last couple of days, it's just, I don't know. Like, Logan, you live in Morgantown. Like, it just feels like it's kind of brought a spark because it's the first thing that we've had to really be excited about in a long time.
Oh yeah, man. Especially at work. Like it all started there. I found out about it, and then it's like the whole story. We were all talking about it immediately, and then you go home. Me and all my friends were talking about it. Now the whole town's talking about it. It's a big deal.
Yep. Hey,
Getting
listen. To
Neil
be
Brown
honest
out
with
of
you,
there.
yep. It's been a rough couple. It's been a rough go here for 6 years as far as West Virginia goes. But hey, we're making the turnaround. West Virginia's gone back to great football.
That's
We're
right,
going to be a
baby.
known university again. It's
They
Okay,
said
time
that
bro.
to
last time.
Yeah, they said that
time
when
to
Neil
make.
got here.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing about Neil Brown that always scared me is like, when's the last guy that we had on the field that you had to really pay attention to on the scouting report? Like, and don't give me Garrett Green, because Garrett Green, yes, player, absolutely, undersized, not a good arm, pretty good runner.
Yeah.
And I mean, y'all can hit me. I mean, you guys can come at me for that, but that's the way
Nah,
I
I
see
don't
it. Pretty
disagree.
good,
I don't like
pretty
Garrett
good
Green.
runner, decent thrower, undersized. That's
Yeah, we
that's what I
really
got out
haven't
of Garrett
had
Green.
any
Now listen,
big
now
recruits
listen,
lately.
now listen. Probably maybe one of the most competitive kids that we've ever had come through the university. I will say that. Like, the kid is a dog. I'll give him that.
Yeah.
But when you're undersized, you don't have a great arm, or you're not. I shouldn't say you don't have a good arm. You're not a good passer, and you're undersized. It's hard to play at the Power 5 level. Like, when's the last time West Virginia University had a player that, like, on the scouting report and on paper, you're like, we got to watch out for that guy? Because, like, to be honest with you, I mean, I can think of Kevin White, and then after that, it goes back to Tavon Austin and Stedman Bailey.
Yeah. They don't really get any
I mean,
big
the Will
I mean,
Greer team
recruits.
was cool.
Yeah.
is that?
The Will Greer team was cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, but that was Kevin White.
Oh yeah, that was Kevin White.
That was Kevin White. Where did he end up going? Did he fizzle out? I know he got drafted to the Bears.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I think he did.
Yeah, so
Um,
but I just think
Will
I'm
Greer was
excited to
on
see where.
Dallas for a second, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was. He was. Did they end up cutting him? Did they cut him or release him or trade him or what?
I think he became like a coach or something, like a quarterback coach.
For Dallas?
I don't know if it was for Dallas, but I'm pretty sure he's a quarterback coach. I can look it up. Let me look it up.
Yeah, definitely look it up.
I'm not sure.
But yeah, like I said, we just need somebody who can recruit and somebody who also can figure out like this new era of college football, because it's not the same. Like,
He
Tariq, is it
is
trickling down to the
quarterback
D2?
coach
Is it trickling down? Where at?
at Dallas.
Really?
that's crazy.
That is
Hold
wild.
on. Oh, he's on the practice squad now. Okay, he's on the practice squad now, but he was the coach, the quarterback coach at one point, I think.
But he was the backup quarterback, the
Let me look
quarterback
at the
coach.
video. Let me
Now
look
he's
at
on the
the.
practice squad.
Let me
Yeah,
look at
that's
the
crazy.
Wikipedia just to confirm, bro. Hold on.
Oh, Wikipedia to confirm your
Wikipedia to
information.
confirm. You
Oh
can put
my
something on
god,
Wikipedia.
bro. All right, I'll go to ESPN then, bro. Ah, dang, bro. Where else am I supposed to look?
Mike, what would you
You
talking
should
about?
just come up and say. I was
Hold
saying,
on.
like, is this starting to trickle down to the Division II level, like, of just the way it's a little bit different, like, because here's my thing: if I'm a high school senior right now, it's not the same anymore, man. Like it is not like getting that scholarship from a university, like as a high school senior, like doesn't really mean as much as it did even 2 or 3 years ago, because they're getting somebody out of the transfer portal that's
Yeah.
doing the same thing as you are. You know what I mean? So basically,
I mean,
you just got to feel like.
I don't know. I couldn't really tell you. I'm not a high school student in that position, so I mean, like, I
True.
don't know. But I
True,
mean,
but
like, but
even
yeah,
you signed 3 years ago, and like, regardless of where you signed, if it would have been, I mean, I think it's safe to say who you got offers from now, right?
I mean, yeah.
Did
So I
say
mean,
it.
if
I
three
was
years
lying,
ago,
by
if
the
you would
way.
have signed him,
Just clear
oh,
that
let's
up.
hear this.
I was lying, by the way. I never found nothing.
Just on the practice squad.
Yeah, I guess so.
But even just 3 years ago, when you signed to go to college, if you would have signed to Marshall or whoever else gave you offers or whatnot, it would have been you would come in and try to earn a place to play, which I guess in some ways kids are still able to do that as high or as college freshmen coming straight out of high school. But it just seems like now, like if it's like where it used to be, you're recruiting 100% high school kids. Now it seems like you're recruiting
It's probably more
30% high
portal,
school kids.
honestly.
That's what I'm saying. Like
No,
you're
it
recruiting
definitely
like
is.
30% high school, like you're recruiting like 30% high school kids, and then 70% portal kids to play. Which don't get me wrong, if I'm a coach, and obviously everybody else is doing it, so why wouldn't you? But if I'm a coach, I'm going to go to the portal first because I can see what this kid already did.
Yeah.
Like he's proven, he's proven himself. This high school kid that I'm signing, I have no fucking clue what he can do outside of a high school football field.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
if
mean,
he's
know?
there's
not
still gonna
4-star,
be
5-star, 3-star, you're not really looking at a high school kid. Think about it anymore.
Yeah. Because I mean, the same kid that you can get as a two-star high school kid, and you have to waste a partial scholarship on, you can go get uh maybe a kid that might have been a two-star or a one-star out of high school is now, you know, leading the Conference USA in tackles if
Sacks
he's
or
a
whatever.
linebacker or whatnot.
Yeah,
Now you're
anything.
yeah. Now you're gonna go give that kid a scholarship instead of giving that one or two-star out of high school a
And you
scholarship.
don't really know if he's going
Which
to develop into it.
Yeah, but
right,
that's
and
the
one
thing that
thing
I was about to say though. They can't just. It's not. I don't know if they could take that many people from the portal because they still need
Yeah,
people.
you can. No, you can
I
take
know
a
that, but I'm
lot of
saying
people.
like
yeah, I mean
eventually
you still
those
have to
people
develop your
in the
program.
portal are
Cause
those
I,
high school kids. I'm saying
cause I think it was
like
Dion was talking
True.
about.
like
Dion
I'm
was
saying
saying that.
like for as much people they get from the portal, they still would need as much because let's say you get this senior from the portal, then you're still gonna have to go search for the like you need the next one at who like whatever position
Yeah,
he was playing.
yeah, but
And
what
plus,
what?
the hard thing with the portal is like everyone coming from the portal is expecting to play,
Hmm.
or you wouldn't be coming from the
True.
portal because you're looking to go somewhere where you could play, or you wouldn't be coming from the
But I
portal.
feel like I feel like you wouldn't be recruiting out of the portal if you didn't think he could play on your team either, though.
I mean, yeah, that's
I
true.
don't know. I don't know because Dion was talking about it and he was saying that most of it is from the portal now. Like you don't really get high school kids. I think I don't know who he was talking about. I think it was on a
He did.
podcast.
He did. Although he did just flip. He did just speaking of high school kids, like he did just flip a 5-star recruit that was supposed to go to USC is now going to Colorado.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I did see that. He actually announced his commitment on the Pat McAfee show. Matter of fact.
Well, but that's like
That's
the
crazy.
people that are getting those high school students are the people that is like that has NIL money.
Yeah, it's the
Right.
Like that's
NIL
another
bread.
thing. Like a lot of these high school students probably don't even want to go to a school that's somewhere that's like, oh well, we can't give you this. Like after seeing what everybody is making, and if you
Yeah,
feel
so a
like you
lot
have
of them
that,
probably end up at
why
these
not try to
shitty
get that money instead?
schools or
So let me
D2.
ask you this, and we can go pretty deep into this actually. So let me ask you this: what percentage of kids that get in the portal are going to make more money somewhere, or what kids are getting in the portal that you think are in a bad situation where they're at? What do you think that percentage is out of 100? Would you say it's 60-40? Would you say it's 50-50? What would you say?
I don't think it's 50-50.
That's got a
Because
lot to do with the personality of each person too.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
it really depends, and I think a lot of that might have to do too. If you get a kid that goes crazy his freshman year, maybe not at a huge school, I could see a kid like that looking for more money, especially being young and probably, I mean, at that age being 18 or 19 or maybe even 20, young, young and dumb, I guess.
yeah.
I think what's being thought about is wrong because I don't think most of these kids are getting money, like the big NIL deals. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think most
No,
of these kids are
no.
getting big NIL deals.
No,
There,
yeah,
We're
but if
talking
you're
there's a
like,
lot
about
more kids.
yeah, but we're talking about like 25% of the kids. The other 75% of the kids aren't getting big on NIL deals.
yeah,
They're just
but
playing.
we're talking about the people from the portal though. Them people from the portal are. If you're like I'm saying,
Yeah,
if they're looking at you like that, then you definitely are. Like this one
Okay.
dude that's down here that plays like on Glenville, he knows some dude that's at Kentucky that plays football.
Mm,
He gets like 23,000 a month
mm.
yeah, which is
playing
just
football.
crazy.
yeah,
Which is
yeah.
crazy.
So Like that's nuts.
But yeah, I mean, but that's just the way that now let me ask you guys this. Like, I'm fully on board. Well, actually, hold on. Before we get into that, one thing that I think this transfer portal what it is going to help is, I think over the next 5 to 6, another class, say between 8 years, you're going to see Division 2 football teams that are going to be really, really fucking good. Like
Yeah.
on another level good because all of these 2 and 3 to 3.5. I know it's not a thing. I know 3.5 star isn't a thing, but you know what I'm saying. Kids out of high school that aren't getting the Alabama looks, the Georgia looks, the Power Five looks that they think they should be getting are now going to start treating Division 2 like a JUCO, and then they're going to hit the portal and try to go up. You see what I'm saying?
That's true.
I think it can help Division 2 level a lot, but yeah, Zai, you're exactly right though. You hit it on the nose. There's a lot more kids getting a $2,000 a year stipend
Mm.
Yeah.
for NIL than there is making $1 million a
You
year.
see what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? Like that's
Yeah.
my thought process. I think that's a big change. So I don't think the money is really the aspect. I think a lot of people are just trying to go somewhere where they can play. Where they can play in front of some eyes. Because they're trying to get to the league. That's what it is. It's not about the money right now for most of these kids. Like yeah, like the Ryan Williams, of the world, them kind of people, those are different. Like yeah,
But he's
those
not
people.
going anywhere though. He's
say
getting
I
that
know,
paid
I
at
know, I
Alabama.
know,
Yeah,
I know,
he's
but
on
I'm just
the
using,
Frank
I'm just using him, I'm just using him as a reference. I'm
see
His
just
what
saying,
you're
caliber
like,
of player.
yeah, he's just like a dominant player. He's on top of the
But like it's like
Right.
NCAA right
people
now. So
transfer
like,
from like Georgia to Alabama and people transfer from like Alabama to
yeah,
Texas.
that's true.
I mean like all of
Those
them have a
Which
schools,
chance
that's
of
probably
like
all of
a
if
them
you're
have a
situational
chance
if
of
you're
thing.
winning and all of them
transferring to
have to win.
that school, you're gonna get paid. Like
Yeah, like I
that's
feel like if it's like something like
Right.
that, that's for money. Because like all
yeah.
of them schools are winning already.
And West Virginia could
Now
get
I
to that
think
point eventually. You never know.
well, like it's all about to change with this revenue sharing stuff, which I don't know how much you guys have looked into that. I mean, have you guys looked
Mm,
into that at all? Like the revenue sharing
nah.
that's starting.
I've seen it, but I haven't like looked at it like that.
So like and I could be totally wrong when I give this explanation of like what it is, but from what I have understood from from what I listened to, what it is basically it's going to create like a salary cap for college teams. So basically you're going totally away from it's basically going to be ran like a professional organization, which I personally am cool with because I think like if these kids are going to get paid, which I played college sports, yeah, it would have been great to get some kind of money. I don't disagree at all. It should be getting paid a little bit. Not there's no kid that's playing college football that needs $1 million. You're on a fucking
Yeah.
meal plan. You're on a meal plan. Your travel's paid for. Your room or your room and board's already paid for because you're already there on a full ride scholarship. I don't agree with that they need $1 million, but I do think giving them some type of money is a good thing. Let me make that clear before I even go any further. But I think with the revenue sharing, what it's going to help is it's going to create a salary cap. So you're going to see this fall into more like an NFL setup to where your quarterback, who usually is your highest paid player in the NFL, is now going to be your highest paid player in college. Next is going to be either your receiver or your left tackle. Your left tackle is your second is usually, I shouldn't say always, but your left tackle is usually your second highest paid guy on an NFL roster. I don't know if you
Yeah.
guys knew that or not, but it is. And then after that, it usually goes to either a receiver or like a
Some skill
linebacker.
guy.
Is usually where it goes to. Yeah, is where it goes to next. But I think you're going to see that fall out into the college scale, and I think it's really going to help because it's going to put a salary cap on things. So every school is basically going to have a different scale or a different salary cap. So what it's going to help is it's going to help where Texas or who would we say has the most money right now? Probably Ohio State because they have the biggest roster right now as far as money goes.
Probably
So
yeah.
Ohio State's gonna have some kind of cap on what they can spend, which should now even them out with you know, I don't know who's a good team that just doesn't have the money right now. Probably like I don't know like a Colorado.
Yeah.
Colorado has money. Don't get me wrong. They have money to pay their players. Don't get me wrong. But Colorado's budget and Ohio State's budget are two different things. Even though Dion is there, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So I feel like it's gonna help. It's gonna level the playing field a little bit.
Yeah,
What do
I
you,
don't know. I don't really like it. I think it kind of takes away from college football a little bit.
Are they all gonna have a set salary cap?
Well, that's what I was wondering. Like, how
yeah,
would you
they're
do?
all gonna have. I mean, you guys can
Everybody's
do the
salary
research on
cap
I
it.
is
Just
mean,
follow
yeah, but
here.
like
everybody's salary cap is the same.
it won't help it much if
It's just gonna balance everything
Alabama
out.
has a higher salary cap than, one of the other smaller schools like you mentioned.
Yeah, but even
Well,
if we have the same amount of salary cap, these kids aren't even gonna pay attention to what school they're going to at that point. Because what does it really matter? Because everybody's
Yeah.
gonna be on the same level at
Mhm.
that
yeah, but
point.
people still have like
Right.
dream schools and people
But
like
but
places
yeah,
they
but
always
yeah,
want.
I get
Yeah.
that. But what I'm saying is, think about it, bro. If you're a good player and you don't really give a fuck where you go, you could just end up at a Marshall or like Ohio instead of
Yeah,
Ohio
but that'd be
State.
better
Like,
for college football at the
yeah,
end of the
but it
day.
kind of takes away from it
Look
because
how we're
we've
seeing them
had
right
these
now.
big
You wanna
Boise,
teams
play
all
at
the
the
time.
highest
Boise
level.
State at 11th.
Yeah,
Like,
that's true.
I mean, like we're seeing teams beat teams that should have never beat teams because of NIL deals. So like, I mean, like
I
it's
guess it
making
does
the
make it
game a
more
lot better.
interesting. Yeah, yeah, you're
I
right.
mean,
You're right.
Zai, you got a monitor there. Tell me what the what revenue sharing in college football is going to look like next year. Break it down for us.
All right, hold on. Revenue sharing. All right.
Oh, it's actually college athletics. It's not just football. It's college athletics.
Yeah, I'm reading now. Hold on. For sure. So this isn't gonna happen until next year, right? Oh, okay, next year.
Yeah, next
According
year,
to a
yeah.
report from Dellinger, the expectation is that schools will operate under a projected cap of 20.5 million next year.
Oh.
This
That's
cap is
all.
22% of Power 4 revenue. 22% of Power 4, ACC, Big 10, Big 12, SEC revenues from the previous academic year. Additionally, the cap was built in escalators of 4% in 2 years, or 2 and 3. What? In years 2 and 3. What the fuck? Before being
So they're saying
recalculated in
in
year
years,
4.
yeah,
They're just gonna keep
yeah.
raising it.
Yeah, it's going to keep raising. But what's going to happen is your revenue, everybody's revenue share, like eligible money to
I
be
don't
shared,
know.
should be going up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, we gotta see how it plays out, but I don't know. Because that means
I'm excited for it because
you're gonna have big
like
recruits at random schools now, so that's gonna be interesting.
which I think is going to be a good thing.
You
Like
guys
I
Yeah,
said,
switched it up.
yeah,
because
I'm
here's my
saying it's
thing.
gonna be interesting.
Yeah, because like listen, we all have a lot of respect for Nick Saban being here. He's from our town and all that stuff. But I think I can speak for all of us when we get tired of seeing the Georgias, the Alabamas, the Ohio States, the Michigans being on top every year. It's like I can tell you, I can name 6 schools. One of them's going to win a national championship every year. Every year, I can name you that in July. You know what I'm saying? One of
Yeah,
those 6 schools is going to win a national championship. It's just like the NFL. You have no idea. And I am a much bigger fan of college sports than I am of professional sports. But college sports is getting so predictable with who's going to win. Like,
yeah, that's true. I think the basketball makes up for college. That's why I like college basketball. I like the NFL
Yeah,
a little bit
basketball
better.
like that anyway. But that's what football's doing this year though. Like it's
Yeah,
looking that
because
way.
of the playoffs thing too.
that's my thing. Like,
But
like
I'm
have you
saying
ever
like
heard of?
everyone in the SEC has like 3 losses right now. Like that's
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
about to
more
say
but
than
the
yeah,
any
playoff
I
race
know,
is
yeah.
crazy.
ever. Like that's
But what I'm
never
saying is the playoffs is even gonna make it more interesting because you could have a team like Boise State. Genty could just go nuts. We don't know. Like he could just go
Listen, man.
insane one
I
game
will say though,
Listen.
it'd
and
be a
just
lot
get
harder in-
But what I'm saying is you could just beat a good team, and that could
is
just be
true.
crazy.
Yeah, but I will say though, it is a lot harder in football. Like, because
Yeah,
in
yeah.
basketball, you could be the greatest team ever, but if you can't put the ball in the basket,
That's
you're
true.
just not.
Yeah,
gonna
but
win.
if you
Yeah.
can't put
Yeah.
put the ball in the end zone and the other
Yeah,
team
but I'm
is,
saying if
Yeah,
you're the
but if
bigger
you
physical team, then at the end of the day,
Yeah.
eventually you're gonna you're
that's
just
what I was
gonna
gonna
You're
say
right.
in
wore out.
football. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say in football. If you're the bigger, faster, stronger team, you're gonna win. That's just the way there is to it. But
Most
I mean,
times,
like I said,
yeah.
By the way, Jordan Love has 31 passing yards.
What? That's crazy, bro. He had fucking 3 yards, he had 3 points, 0.3, 5 minutes into the game.
Terrible.
You see, it's 31 or he has 3.1.
He has
Oh,
31 passing yards at halftime.
I thought you said he had 31 fantasy points.
No.
Damn.
Score.
Dude, fuck you, Jordan
It's
Love.
17-7,
Fuck
I
Green
think.
Bay.
It's halftime. I think it's 17-7.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What happened,
17-7.
bro? What is happening? Are they just running? Is
Lions,
it
by the way,
snowing?
obviously. After I said he has 31
Yeah,
passing yards.
that's a big game. I love, dude, the Lions, what they've done in the past couple of years, unbelievable, man.
Shout out Gary Lanham.
Shout out Gary
The
The
Lanham.
Lions, bro. They turned that
Stuck-
organization
has
around.
stuck with him. He has stuck with the Lions through the hell, through everything. Yeah,
I remember when we
respect it.
used to dog him.
Lot of
We
respect.
used to dog him. Now I can
Hey,
say,
bro.
look what happened, bud. Hey, Bubby. How's the Lions looking now?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's crazy.
update on my hunt. I know I said something at the end of the podcast
Oh yeah.
that I was
Yeah,
gonna go
did you
hunt
go
this
yesterday?
week. I didn't go. Yeah, I went yesterday. Yesterday was Tuesday, right? Wait,
No,
I went
Wednesday.
Tuesday. I went Tuesday. I didn't go yesterday. I was gonna go, but I'm good. Tuesday I saw 2 when I walked in. That was it.
2 doe, I'm guessing.
I'm thinking they were 2 though, but I'm not sure. It was just too.
Well, you
I
just
didn't
jump 'em
really get
up?
a good look. Yeah, I didn't get a really good look at them. They just kind of took off. But I just saw both of them take off.
Stomping through the
Got
woods,
you.
scare him away.
Yeah. After that, I sat up there for about 3 hours. I got too cold. I got out. I was like, I'm good.
I've been there.
My feet
It
got
is cold
cold,
as shit
bro.
out there right now.
Yeah, my feet got cold, and then my hands got cold. I was like, I suffered through it for about an hour, and I was like, I can't do it no more. I'm done.
We get to that point. And it was like 25 probably. Yeah.
It was windy. That was what it was. It was the wind, bro. It wasn't the temperature. The wind was crazy. It was blowing the tree around.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I was out of there.
All right, fellas. So you ready to get into our new segment?
Yo, what's up? What we doing?
What's that segment called?
What's that?
All right, so our new segment that we're going to start here is going to be called Hot Take. So each of the 4 of us is going to go around and we're going to have a hot take. It can be anything. It can be sports related. It can be whatever you want it to be. The rest of us are going to judge each other on our hot take. In other words, somebody's going to get ass hurt about somebody else's hot take and somebody's going to want to argue about it. So, without further ado, hot take, everybody. All right,
was-
Doc, give me something.
No. Logan, go first. Logan, go
Yeah,
first.
Dude, I don't have anything planned, man.
Mike,
Mike,
go
you
ahead,
go
Mike.
first. This is your
Yeah,
segment,
Mike,
Mike.
you go, Mike.
Your new segment and stuff.
All right, hot take. The Buffalo Bills are going to win the Super Bowl.
I agree with that. I have no.
I was about to say, I
think
don't know
they're
if that's really a hot
contenders.
take.
That isn't a hot take.
It's a hot
I think they're contenders. But
I think they are contenders.
Was that not a hot take?
I'd love to
they're
see the
actually
Lions in
con-
the Super Bowl. Actually,
They're
I really
always
would.
contenders.
Yeah, they're
I mean, I
always in
get
the
why it's a hot
contention.
take, but like at the same time, they're always contenders.
Yeah, but I think they're going to get over the hump this year. I really do.
I don't know. I like the Eagles though.
I like the
I don't like them.
Steelers.
The Eagles or the Lions, they both look real good. I think the Lions probably come out the NFC though over the Eagles, and now I think the Lions win it. Shout out to Lanham.
I got a hot
Mhm.
take,
Shout
bro.
out to Gary Lanham, Bubby.
I think it's Detroit's
Y'all
year.
can argue this.
All right, what's the hot take?
Kendrick Lamar is the best rapper ever.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay. In what aspect? Because I feel like you can break this argument down. You
I
can break
think
this
he's just the
argument down
best.
into like all around.
Bro, like I just think his shit is just flawless. Like his everything he drops is flawless. I went back, so like okay, I'll speak from experience because I was even a person that was like, GNX was okay, and I listened to it the first time, but then this was before I showed Tariq the album, and when I went back and listened to it again, I was like, damn, this shit is really good, bro. And it was every track is good. And then you think back to every album he's ever dropped, even Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. I know a lot of people hate that one, but it's a great album, bro. If you go back and you actually listen to it, it's a great album.
I don't know. There's some songs on there. I don't know, man. J. Cole is really
I
tough.
don't know.
I'm just gonna say, J. Cole is really tough.
I don't know,
tough.
bro. I think Kendrick is number one. I know Cole is
There's
tough.
also
I'm
this
not taking
guy.
that
There's
from him.
also this guy named Lil Wayne.
I was just about to say that Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne is like
He ain't never wrote
Lil
nothing down
Wayne
in his
is
life.
good.
2008
He platinum at like what 13.
He is good, but when's the last time he had a big hit though?
Oh, he's like 50.
He's like.
No, but I'm
I was about
asking
to
though.
say,
I'm asking though.
What does that mean?
he's like. 50,
What does that mean? We're talking
Zach.
about ever. What is him? What is him?
Everybody-
I don't
everybody
know, bro.
retires. Everybody
Yeah, you're
retires.
true.
at
That's
some
true.
point.
That's true. That's true. I don't know, bro.
Just 'cause Larry
I
Bird's
just,
not playing don't mean Larry Bird
I
wasn't the greatest
can't.
super to ever live.
I
Like, what are we
can't.
talking
I
about?
don't
If
know
you
if Lil
really
Wayne's the
listen-
best anymore, bro. I'm being so serious.
You said ever, not anymore. You said ever.
Yeah, but I'm saying Lil Wayne was the best ever at one point in my eyes, but now I can't say that.
How can somebody be the best ever at one point, Zach? It's the best ever.
What do you
Cuz
mean?
They haven't dropped everything that they're gonna drop yet, so they can still pass this person.
The
Okay,
the
I-
the
I-
future
LeBron is doing
the
right
future
now. Like,
the
he's
future
still
is
fine.
still coming, bro. Like
Yeah.
just because I say just because they say Michael Jordan was the GOAT in 1990 don't mean he's the GOAT forever, my nigga. It's
why
not
you
set
can
in
have these
stone.
That's why you have these arguments because, like,
Yeah, I
I
mean
see
my
what you're
other hot
saying.
take was
Yeah, I see what
LeBron is the GOAT. Like that was my other hot take.
We're
And
not
because
gonna-
I think
I was gonna
LeBron
say
is the
Larry
GOAT.
Bird. That's just me.
But no, what I'm saying is I think that Kendrick Lamar is the best rapper of all time. Truthfully. Lyrics wise, production wise, all of it's flawless, bro.
No, wait, who told me that? Zah, was it you that told me that someone said that Larry Bird is the greatest ever?
Oh
that you that
no.
told me that?
I don't know if that was me. I've never heard nobody say that.
I like Larry
Or
Bird.
was you?
Larry
Was he the
Bird
greatest?
was No, I think I was
Larry Bird was the
bullshitting with you,
dog, man.
Tariq. I don't think I was being serious.
Or you said that someone told you that.
No, I think I was like, what if somebody said type thing? I don't know. I don't remember.
All right. Any more arguments? Any more arguments on the Kendrick?
Go
Lamar?
ahead. Somebody else. Come on. Tariq said J. Cole. Why Cole?
I like J. Cole.
You want to know
know
something
J.
about Cole?
What?
He was inspired by the singer Kendrick to write Born Sinner. One of his
So
best
who is it?
albums.
J. Cole basically found Kendrick.
No, but I'm saying it's a competition. Like what he said. J. Cole said it in a podcast, I believe,
Oh,
or
you
something
mean
like that.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
probably like they're going. Yeah,
No,
like,
but
they're
he
winning.
was J. Cole
Those guys-
said, "I'm not the best no more." Like he was like admitted it. He said he admitted
That
it
means
to
he needed to
himself,
work harder to be the best again.
and he's
Nigga,
trying
that's
to
what
do
I'm
that
saying.
again. He ain't the best no more, bro. After that one
Is-
joint,
surely-
what was
hey,
that one joint called?
Surely though,
You know what I'm talking about, Tariq.
What?
You know what song
Mikey
I'm talking
Griffey?
about. That Grippy song. Come on, bro. What are we
Oh,
doing?
that was just a feature. He just doing that just because he can now. That's what I mean. He's so he don't even
Yeah,
like
true. True.
so here's my thing though. Like, and I'm not, and I like this is just a question. Y'all know I listen to rap, but I'm not as into it as you guys are. Like, where does Drake fall in that conversation? Because he's got to be in that conversation somewhere.
No, he's not. Not at all.
He's not even
Drake
in the
is-
conversation.
Drake's the biggest artist to ever live.
Not
Yeah,
rap.
true.
After
Artist,
after the
but-
after
Alright.
the information about, first of all, he's
That
not
ever
writing,
lived?
he's not rapping every song. He's not writing every song. I mean, that he's rapped. Well, most of his big hits that were rap were written by somebody else. That has
Okay.
been proven.
Is he the greatest rapper or the
So-
I
greatest
don't know
artist?
why that's a big thing though. Like a lot of
No,
people
no, but
have
that
people writing with them.
that takes away from you rapping though.
A lot of people have people writing with them. He
No.
just has the voice,
A
so he
lot of
puts it
people
together.
write. A lot of people write, but they have people check over their writing, I believe. And they do have people writing with them. You're right. They do. But what I'm saying,
I mean, like I get
he's
that,
not
though. I'm
even doing it though. He's literally just the voice. So like,
I'm not
how do you
defending
give?
him, though, or not, but
Yeah,
I'm saying,
but what I'm
and
saying
you
is,
know
how
all that
did
information, and you're still gonna turn on some Drake. Like there's still gonna be a Drake song on your playlist, knowing all that information.
I
You know
don't
why?
I don't really
The
listen to
greatest
Drake
artist-
like that. I'm just being
I
honest.
bet you got a Drake song on the playlist.
Maybe an old Drake song. It's probably a pop Drake song or R&B or whatever. I don't listen to
Yeah,
him
you
rap.
have a Drake song on there. No, I'm not talking about rap anymore. I'm just saying he's the greatest artist.
Oh yeah, he's a great
I see
artist.
what
I'm
you're
not taking that away from him, but I'm just saying he's
Greatest?
not a rapper.
Drake at the top.
You can't call him a
Well, if he
rapper.
rap, I
He's
mean,
not
so
the
if he
greatest.
wrote-
I don't think he's the
he
greatest.
wrote
He's a
all
great
his own,
Greatest
like-
artist.
artist? Is he a better artist than Michael Jackson?
No,
That's true.
no,
Hmm.
no. It's not even
That's a great
close.
take. That's a great
not.
take, Logan.
No,
Not.
I'll give you a round of applause.
Bro,
I'll give you a
Mike,
clap on that. That was
Mike,
a great
is he
take.
a better
That was a great
artist?
take.
Is he a better artist than George Strait? How
Hmm.
many? I think. How many number ones does
Hmm.
J. Cole have?
See, but that's the thing, though. You can't even say that because, like, a lot of
Yeah,
people, a
'cause
lot of people don't even know who George Strait is. But
I don't know who that
everyone knows
is.
who Drake is. See, that's what I'm saying. But everyone knows who Drake
He's
is.
the king, man. He's the king.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's
50
kind of
number
just like
one
basketball.
songs.
Like you can't compare eras, you can't compare genres. I feel like
It's
that.
true. That's true. But he said artist. That's the rap artist
True.
specifically, or are we talking artists?
I think if you base somebody as the greatest artist, I think you have to go off of their numbers. I'm sorry, that's the only
Yeah.
it's the only fair way to
That is
go off
true.
of it, because that's the only
That is
thing you
true.
can't be opinionated about when it
So
comes
Zai,
to
give
a
me the
true
top
argument.
10.
What's
Give me the
Taylor
rate.
Swift's
Like,
numbers look like?
Taylor Swift is
Give me the
right
top-
there, bro. She might be number
you
one.
can look it up. Zai, you got a computer right beside you. Show me the numbers.
I'm
It
looking
has
right
to be
now.
Drake. He was on top. He's been
What do you
number
mean,
one.
like top 10 artists?
It's going to be
Numbers wise?
top 10 artists.
The Beatles, the
10 are
Rolling
now.
Stones, Elton John. Well, this is Billboard. So
On
Michael
Spotify?
Jackson's
Do you
on
mean to do
there.
on Spotify?
No, wait. What's Billboard say, Logan?
Billboard says the Beatles are number one all time. The Rolling Stones are number two. Elton John is number 3. Mariah Carey's number 4. Madonna's at 5. Barbara Streisand's at 6. I'm not gonna lie, I've never listened to Barbara Streisand in
I
my
don't even know who the
life.
fuck that is. Mike's nodding his head like
Mike
do you know who
Mike
that is,
Jack
Mike?
is at number 7. T Swift is at 8. Hope she burns. Stevie Wonder's at 9, and Chicago's at 10.
Oh shit.
You just said
I
hope
don't
she
know
burns.
who Chicago is at 10. Yeah, I hate Taylor Swift. I hope she listens to it, and I hope Travis Kelce listens to it. I hate her. And for all you T Swift lovers out there, I know you're in her cult.
Wait, you're a Swiftie?
I know you're
Here
in her
we
cult.
go.
Not a T Swift guy myself.
Okay.
I'm not either.
Okay.
Me neither.
I will
Nah,
say I know a
hey,
couple
Taylor
songs.
Swift, she got a good couple songs. She
I
got
was
some
about to say, I know a
songs.
couple songs.
The old T Swift, I might be able to rock with a little bit. You know what I mean? The country T Swift, I can get down with.
I don't know what's going on over there no more. I ain't listen to it.
No, I bet she been to the Diddy party for real. I bet she has.
Oh, we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out here in about a month when all that shit
We
gets
gonna
released.
find out
Yeah,
soon.
Diddy party. I hope Kanye didn't go.
Be
for
honest,
real,
you
but
going to the Diddy
Yeah,
party or
he
not?
did.
That's a hot take. You going to the
Kanye
Diddy party?
won.
Yes or no?
Absolutely. Well, I don't know. Knowing what I know now or before.
Either way.
Imagine you're a celebrity and
Like,
none of this.
I
shit
feel
about
like
Diddy's
I
party
feel like
is
I
true.
gotta I feel like I gotta go because I gotta figure out like what's going on here, bro. Is this really true? Like, is
That
this
might
an
be a hotter
everybody
take.
thing?
I mean,
That's a
it's-
hotter take than your first hot take.
Yeah, but is it everybody? Like, I don't think it was everybody for real. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like
mean-
some people was just invited to the party and nothing happened. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like,
like,
I
some
feel like
people
I would have been
just-
one of
yeah,
those
that's what I was
people. You was
thinking.
just there,
You
Yeah.
just go to the party.
and like, do
Yeah,
you
like,
just
some people just
leave?
party.
And then some people just stay behind, and you're like, oh,
Yeah, like,
okay.
it was an after party.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, is there part of it that is not bad? Like, you know what I'm saying? It was probably
it
it was-
small envelope in your
on the
hand.
outside.
Party.
On the
And then
outside
there was
looking
after
in,
party.
it was probably a good party before that bullshit started. You see what I'm
Oh,
saying?
man. And then once the after party started, you had a
It's
choice.
GG's.
If you didn't leave,
Hey,
you must be down.
On you.
It
you
was
might
like-
as well. You don't leave.
Break
You
out
might as
the
well
baby
sign
oil.
that NDA. You might as well sign that NDA.
Factual.
Because you can't discuss what's going to happen.
So that means you
All right,
going.
Reek.
Talking to you, Meek Mill.
Yeah, but if they start trying to get me to sign papers, I'm leaving.
Turn around, bro. You're gone.
I'm gonna be like, nah, bro, I'm cool, bro. I don't need to sign no papers. Like, I just won't talk about it. I'm out. I'll leave you alone.
All right,
I
Reek.
would never go
Give me a
back.
hot take.
Sorry, my monitor just shut off. We're back though.
Alright.
Technical difficulty.
You're good.
Does defense really win Super Bowls?
Yes, it does.
I mean,
Ooh, this
I
is
have-
great. This is great, Mike. Mike, I mean, think about it, bro.
Listen, I
Here's
have
the-
no issue saying that defense wins championships. Yes, defense wins championships. Absolutely. But what I'm saying is, in football specifically, if you can't score the fucking ball, it doesn't matter.
That's
you
true.
have to score to win the game.
A good
Do
defense
you need
could
a
win a
star quarterback?
Super Bowl.
You don't need a star quarterback.
You don't need a star quarterback, but
But
you
you
need
need
an
someone to win.
efficient quarterback.
Yeah, he's got to be solid. Like a Kirk Cousins, I think Kirk Cousins could get it done. If he has a good defense. If he has a good defense, I feel like Kirk Cousins can get the Super Bowl done. If he's there. I mean, if okay, I'm not trying to take it away from bro. Nah, never mind.
Yes, but I'm
wrong.
saying, okay, here's what I'm saying. If you look at your contenders right now, okay, contenders in the league. Baltimore,
Okay.
Lamar Jackson. Buffalo, Josh Allen. Kansas City, Patrick Mahomes. Now
You
listen, you can
forgetting
say what you
one.
want. I mean,
You're forgetting one.
you can say what I'm not done. I'm saying you can say what you want right now. I mean, and listen, I am a Steelers fan through and through. I'm not going to sit here and say the Steelers are going to win Super Bowl because I've seen us fold too many times. But you can't deny the fact that the Super Bowl or that the Steelers are a Super Bowl contender right now in Week 13. They
Yeah,
are a Super
that's
Bowl
true.
contender,
That
and
they
Russell
are.
Wilson's a quarterback there, which is another good quarterback, regardless of the way you want to look about it. His career is resurrected. However, Steelers fan, no Steelers fan, you have to admit that. Then another one, Jaden Daniels, going crazy. They are technically Super Bowl contenders right now.
But is he a star?
TJ
He's a rookie.
Who?
I mean, he's playing
But I mean-
really well.
He is playing.
No, I
really
didn't say
good.
star. I said efficient. He's
He said you
efficient.
don't need
Okay.
a star.
I don't think you need a star. I
Efficient.
think you need efficiency.
CJ Stroud. CJ Stroud, Houston Texans, efficient.
Mhm.
I mean, and then, but don't get me wrong, there's also star quarterbacks that aren't any good right now. Tua, for instance. Matt Stafford, and I don't care what you guys say. Matt Stafford is the star quarterback. You can look at it. however you want.
I can't
Yeah,
say
he-
star no more.
He also has a
Maybe-
ring.
Dude,
Yeah, he's
He's good,
Proven.
but
proven. He's proven. I'll
Dude.
say that.
Matt Stafford. Listen, you
had
want
a
another
great-
hot take from me? Matt Stafford is the best pocket passer in the league. I don't care what anybody says. That is my. I'll give you another hot take. I'll give you a 2 for $1 here. Best pocket passer in the league. Don't care what you say.
I'm not mad.
But anyways,
at
Yeah, I could
Get back on my
agree
stuff.
with that.
let me get back on my stuff here.
Just
So
can't run.
Jared Goff, extremely
Gotta
efficient.
throw it.
Super Bowl contenders. So here's my thing. Somebody, Zai specifically, name me a team that's in contention right now that doesn't have a quarterback that is efficient or a star.
I said you
can't
have
do
to
it.
have an efficient quarterback, though. Did I not say that, Tariq? You can't just have some bum. Like, you gotta score. I know
Okay.
that.
Okay, but you're acting like you can't win. Like you can't win.
You can't win without
With,
defense. It's hard.
Absolutely,
It is very
But what I'm saying
hard.
is you can't win without a good quarterback either.
Oh, man. You
It's
can
gonna
win with
be-
an
it's gonna
efficient
come close.
quarterback, though.
Like,
They've
the
won with
Steelers
Nick
winning off field
Foles.
goals is not gonna happen.
Yeah, like you're not gonna
Like,
you're
y'all
not
depending
gonna
on
win
ball
off.
game,
Not a
Yeah.
Super Bowl.
Isn't
Not a
happening.
Super Bowl.
But what I'm
Yeah, no,
saying
You're not
is
gonna win a Super Bowl,
you
but we
you
did
have
just
to
put up
have a
44.
decent
We did
quarterback.
just put up
Yeah.
44.
Yes, that's
Yeah,
true.
we did.
That is
Mike,
true.
yes, you are right. You have to have a good or a decent quarterback. Yes, you have to. But what team doesn't really have a decent quarterback in the NFL?
I was about to
Every
say, it's the
team is
NFL at the
pretty
end of the day.
decent. Like at the end
Like,
of
it's
the
the
day, the
NFL.
quarterback is gonna be efficient to some extent. If the defense is crazy, like Detroit's defense
The
and their
only team you
efficiency
can
on
say right now-
offense,
Is well, you can say the Raiders and the Giants, but they never had a chance anyway.
exactly.
And I'll be honest, I don't think the Jets have a good quarterback right now.
Oh, with Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah.
they do either.
Yeah.
And that's nothing against Aaron Rodgers. I mean, I respect everything he's done in his career. Now, I think he's probably one of the weirdest human beings to ever walk on Earth. But he's I mean, he was a good quarterback at one point. But now, I think the game has passed him by. This newer era of the game has passed him by, in my opinion.
He could not be like he may not be fully recovered.
Yeah, he could still be
True.
hurt.
True, very true. But
'Cause
I
he's-
mean, would you play
'Cause he
13
was
straight
running
games if you were
like
still
3
hurt?
weeks later after Achilles surgery.
But
And
would you
based
pay?
off
Would you
last
play
podcast, that
13?
is the worst injury you could have. Shout out
True,
Logan.
but would you pay?
Shout
But
out
would you
Logan.
play
Right.
13 straight weeks? Would you play 13 straight weeks if you were hurt?
I mean, if you're a competitor,
Depends, yeah.
it
Depends
depends
if
on
you're in
how
there.
bad is it hurting you.
He was playing on
Like I'm not
painkillers.
saying he
Hella.
has to be hurt. He's just not fully healthy.
Yeah, bro. He's
Well,
still
you
on-
could be hurt and not
Right.
injured. There's a difference.
Oh,
That's
there
true.
definitely is a difference between hurt and injured for sure. But no, I can agree. I can agree to agree with you, Zai, if you can agree to agree with me on my take. You know what I'm saying?
But you agree with me, but you don't. You're not putting defense at this high standard. We both think.
Because I
that-
don't.
Yeah,
Because
but we
I
both
don't think.
We both.
So are
think
you
that
winning
you
with a
have
bad
to-
offense? Are you winning with a
Yeah,
bad offense?
No,
Like you can win with a
no.
decent quarterback, but are you winning with a bad defense? I mean, are you winning with a
Yeah.
bad defense? You can win with a decent quarterback, but if your defense
If your
is decent,
defense
are
is
you winning?
terrible, yeah, like I think if you, but that's this thing. If you have a great quarterback like Patrick Mahomes and you have a decent defense, you can win Super Bowls. That takes up for that. That is when that outshines that.
Right.
But whenever you have to have a balance towards it. Either your defense is so good and your quarterback is probably mediocre, or not mediocre, but he's middle of the pack. He's just efficient. You can win a Super Bowl like that. Yes. But
Okay,
you
so
can't
what
win
about
a Super
decent
Bowl if
defense?
your defense
What
is
about decent
terrible.
defense, decent quarterback?
You can win like that. It's just
But here's
it's
my
just
thing, though.
it depends how they play.
But
I
if
mean,
you
you
put the. Go ahead, Rick.
Because
Nah, go
a
ahead. I
decent
was
quarterback
saying, when
can
you said
a decent quarterback can freak out. You know that. We've
But I'm
seen
saying
it.
But here's
decent
my thing,
defense
though.
too.
But here's my thing. If you put the Carolina Panthers offense with the Pittsburgh Steelers defense, what does that get you?
Who said that?
11?
Nobody said
Yeah, like,
that.
Bryce Young has been playing a lot better too in these past weeks.
Yeah,
After
but
Rob
who
Waite-
said that?
Yeah, like how?
But you said
I never
you
said
because-
that. I said that you have to have a decent or a good defense or a great defense. If you have a decent quarterback, you can win Super Bowls. And you said, "Oh no, you have to have a star quarterback." That's what you was acting like. That's what you was saying.
No,
And now
I
you
said
just
you
said
have
that
to have
you
an
can win with a
efficient
decent quarterback and a decent defense.
You
But earlier it had to
can.
be a great defense. That's what I was saying. Earlier you said it had to be a great
I
defense.
think if you have a good offense and a good defense, just good, not great, you can win like that.
I'm saying decent.
That's what I'm saying though. Decent, like a decent offense.
So let me ask you
say
this.
you put up 20 points a game, that
Like,
average,
alright,
and
like,
you keep
know, like,
people
some
under
days they
20.
might be- Sometimes they might.
Sometimes they might just go crazy. You don't know. This is the playoffs.
That is true.
Can you win? Can you win? And this is just me asking you a question. Like, I just want your take on this. Can you win with a great defense and a bad offense?
No, I never
mediocre
said that.
Did you not hear what I just said? I said I was asking you. I wanted.
And I
your
just
take
said
on it. I'm
no.
saying,
No, you can't.
okay. Okay.
Ah,
You can't win with you can't win with a great offense and a terrible defense. You can't.
Wasn't there an old Bears
True.
team that didn't have the best offense? And they
I
had
was
We
gonna say,
literally-
this-
defense.
when you
we
can at
literally-
least get to field goal range.
Bro, we have a point. Literally, the Bengals and the Chiefs both had a terrible defense. It was a shootout. It was a terrible Super Bowl. Everybody says that. It was a terrible Super Bowl because both of them can't play
Well,
defense.
no can't make the Super Bowl first of all, but
Or not, it was not the Super Bowl. It's the card game or whatever. You know what I'm talking about. The one that should have been the Super Bowl, basically. Because them niggas just scored 100 points together. Everybody was just hyped because they were scoring hella points, but it was terrible fucking football. Because they was just walking up and down the field.
well, then the Chiefs went and won with a terrible defense.
That's true.
That's what you're saying.
But I'm
But
saying
they had
Mahomes,
Yeah, I know.
they had Patrick Mahomes, though.
I get what you're saying.
I mean,
But
we're
isn't that
talking
how
top
Butler-
5.
He was saying something about Tom Brady, wasn't he? I thought.
Tom Brady was great. What? Tom Brady's the
No, 'cause
best.
it was- okay, because what happened was it was Bill Belichick, and one of
yeah,
y'all
he
said,
was
"Oh,
talking-
you said where would Bill Belichick be without Tom Brady?" And you said,
Yeah,
his
I
defense.
said that.
And yeah, you said that. Mike said that.
He would
and
have
his
still
job
been
was-
a great coach. He might not have won the Super Bowls,
Mm,
Is
as
he the
many
greatest
Super
of all
Bowls.
time, like you said though.
But if
Does-
he doesn't
is
win,
the
if he
best
doesn't win
Potentially,
the Super Bowls,
no.
he's not.
out Tom
If
Brady.
he doesn't win the Super Bowls, he's not the greatest ever.
But you
That's
can
just
say
all
that
it is.
about
not good.
everything, though. You could literally say that about everything.
But
if
he
Patrick-
said,
But if Patrick Mahomes never had Travis Kelce, would he have won the Super Bowls? We don't know.
I don't know. Andy Reid was taking. Andy Reid didn't he take the Eagles to the Super Bowl?
We're talking about the
Yeah,
best tight end ever, Tariq.
Okay, but you were talking about coaching.
But what I'm saying though, is if you take somebody's number one guy from them in anything, basketball, football, any sport, if you take their sidekick, they don't succeed. You take
All right, well,
Scotty
I'll
away
tell you
from
what-
Jordan, he doesn't succeed as much. That's the
I don't
truth.
know. I think to be a good coach, you need a good quarterback.
That is true. I think you need a decent
True.
quarterback. Like, I mean, what's the name?
So
when
who's
they
decent? So let me ask you, who's decent? Who's decent in your mind right now that's in the league? Who's decent?
a quarterback?
Yeah.
I mean, you named one, Jared Goff. He's decent. He's very efficient. He gets the job done. He does it well, and that's why I think they might win the Super Bowl. I'm gonna be
I don't know
honest.
if you say Jared Goff is decent though.
He threw 5 picks in a game.
What the fuck are we talking about, Mike?
Decent. He's decent.
Mike, he's not even top 200 in quarterbacks all time. He's
They still
decent.
won the game. They still won the game because the Lions team is that good. He threw 5
He has
picks
the
in the
fourth.
game. One.
He has the 4th best odds to win the MVP.
Mike, I can name 30
He's
people
on
off the
great
top of my head that are
teams.
retired that are better than him, nigga. What are we talking
on-
about?
I'm not saying he's one of the great. I'm not saying he's one of the greatest ever. I'm
He's not
saying
good.
Right now, he's one of the best quarterbacks
He's
in the
on a
league. He's
great
one of the best
team.
quarterbacks in the league right now.
He-
I don't give a fuck. So is Patrick Mahomes.
No,
He's
he's not.
He is one of the
Was
best
handing the
quarterbacks.
ball to David
league.
Montgomery, Jameer Gibbs, which even
Did you-
had their own nickname. He's throwing the ball to Amon-Ra St. Brown, Jameson Williams, Sam Laporta. Like, Jesus Christ. I mean,
Mike,
they just had
you
weapons
can't
all
compare
around.
those
He
two
also plays for
teams.
the best offensive coordinator in
But
the
I'm
league.
just
They do
saying.
all types of shit.
If you put Patrick Mahomes on the fucking Lions, you can just give him the Super Bowl now.
I agree with that.
That's just fucking
I
game
agree with
over.
that.
What the
Yeah.
fuck would you do?
I think Jared Goff looks like a better player than he is because of the offense.
Because of the team he's around.
Like, yeah, they run a whole bunch of shit.
But he's
But
still
five
got to
picks
make
in a
the
game-
throws. He's still got to make the throws and make the decisions.
Exactly. 5 picks in a game is nuts.
Yeah, he does throw picks
If
still.
Jameson Winston did that, he would be fucking fired tomorrow.
Yeah, that's true.
Jameis Winston has been a backup quarterback for 5 fucking years. Jared Goff has started in the league for 7 or 8
Jameis
straight.
Winston was also a starter too until he had problems.
Jameis Winston was a starter for like 4 years. 3-4
I'm
years.
just throwing it out there, but I'm saying 5 picks. Like, I'm just saying, if anyone threw 5 picks in the game, like,
Yeah.
like
That's
it's
a
all right.
lot.
He's
Well, my
Jared
thing-
Goff.
I
Like,
mean-
no one would say that, but like if it was in my homes, I could see
He's
that. Like, if it was
decent,
like-
Mike. I'm being honest. He's good. Like he's decent. He's very efficient, but he's not a great quarterback. He's not. I don't give a fuck what his numbers
Here's my
are.
thing. I feel you, but Tariq, would you say that you're a good Division II receiver?
The fuck?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Did you fumble twice in a game this year? Yes.
Yes.
Does that automatically make you not good anymore?
No,
What
but I'm
does
just
that
saying,
have to
five-
do with decision making, Mike?
Tariq didn't
Because
throw
y'all-
5
because
fucking
y'all-
picks.
Oh, that's 5 picks is crazy though.
Mike, that has
Oh,
nothing to
it's
do
crazy.
with
I'm
his
not arguing
decision
that.
making.
But still, yes. Okay, I get what you're saying. That don't make him bad. That he
Yeah.
made 5. That he threw 5 picks. That don't make.
Oh
him bad.
yeah,
y'all-
what? That
y'all
makes
can't-
it terrible. That is
All I'm
terrible.
trying to say is even like he has the team around him where he can throw 5 picks and they
That's
still don't
true.
win the game. So you can't just say
Oh,
he's
yeah, I'll
good
give you
off of
that.
that just because
I'll
like his
give you
team is
that.
good.
But here's my thing, though. Like you guys just said, decision making. He's still got to make the decision to when to throw the ball, where to throw the ball, how to throw the ball. I mean, like I said, he's 4th. He has the 4th best odds to be the MVP in the fucking National Football League.
Because
You
of
guys
the
just can't act
team,
like he's just
Mike.
some Joe Schmo. He still has to make the decisions to throw the ball. Don't act like just because he has the team around him, he don't have to throw the football. You act like the
That's
ball just
true.
automatically goes
That
to
is-
him on
that
Ross
is
St. Brown's
true.
hand before that.
But that's
All
true.
I'm
But
saying,
you just
can be a
heard what
great
Tariq just
quarterback. If
said.
you're on a bad team, you're not going to have a chance to win MVP.
Yeah,
That's
it's
why
just.
I'm saying, like, because of the team around him.
I mean, look
Okay,
at
I
his
mean,
team,
they
bro.
fucking lost
what does
one
that
game.
matter?
They've
No
lost one
shit.
game. They've lost one game. Have you ever seen them give a fucking MVP to a losing team?
No, that's what I'm saying. So what
Exactly.
the fuck? So I don't get what you're I don't
It's-
get what your point is on that.
So I'm saying you don't have to be good to win games. You could be efficient. Like that
Yeah.
don't mean that he's good.
But efficiency doesn't get you the fourth best odds to be the fucking MVP. Is what I'm saying. That does
It
not get you that.
can. Why couldn't it?
If he's
Look up Jared Goff's stats and his QBR right now, please.
But I'm saying, what we're saying is his team is great, Mike.
I'm not arguing
This
the fact
might,
that he's playing on
this
a good
might,
team.
if he was a great quarterback, this might be
Okay,
one of the
who's
best
your
teams
top
that we've
quarterback
ever
in the league?
seen.
who's your top 5 quarterbacks in the league right now?
His QBR is a 57.
now?
He's 15th.
Right now,
So why did you just say that? How in the fuck would he be in the MVP race if he's 15th?
In
Look it up.
QBR.
He just said his
think he's
QBR is a
15th in
57.
QBR.
He just
yeah,
said
in
his
QBR. I'm saying
He's
look
got
up the odds
22
for
and
the
9
MVP.
though. He's got almost 3,000 yards, 22 and 9.
Okay.
Yeah,
But his QBR is
22 and 9,
57.
and mind you, 5 of those were in one game.
that's a fucking
QBR is so low
average.
because he threw 5
That's
picks.
still great.
That's an average fucking quarterback, Mike. What are we talking about? It's 300 a game. That's
No, if
250
he
a
throws double
game.
digits- If he throws 10, Dak's been throwing 10 picks for forever, and everyone says he's some shit. so what are we talking about? If he's
Because
shit
Dak
for
is
throwing
some
10,
shit.
how can Jared Goff be great for throwing 10?
Wait, no.
Okay,
I know. I got a question. Mike. Is Dak Prescott better than Jared Goff?
No.
I don't know, right?
Absolutely not.
I don't know, Mike.
Oh, come on, Zai.
Right now.
Come on, Zai.
Yes, I
mean,
agree.
Not
right
right
there.
now.
Right
Now, yeah. But
Come on, man.
I don't know,
I was
bro.
just saying that he threw 10 picks, and everyone's saying,
But that's
on,
what I'm
man.
saying, though.
Jared Goff almost
Dak
has
is
10,
efficient in
and
the
he's
regular
up for-
season. He's
up for
ass in the
MVP
playoffs.
race because his team is great. That's
He's
all
been
I'm saying.
hurt. So
So that's all I'm
But
saying.
here's my thing, though. But find a good quarterback that doesn't have a good team around him. Oh, wait.
Joe
That's what I'm
Burrow.
saying.
What?
He don't have Jamar Chase, T. Higgins. He don't
Who
have
else is on the team, Mike?
Just a hit.
Look at their record.
You named 2 people.
But you
They gotta
can't
play
say that
22
Joe Burrow's not
people.
good because their
But you-
records.
yeah, exactly. You can't say Jamar Chase isn't good. You can't say Joe Burrow's not good. Look at Joe Burrow's passing stats this year.
What
You
the fuck
can't
does
say
that
that,
mean? His team's dog shit.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are. Then why is their record that bad, Mike? Their team.
No,
Mike,
I'm
their
saying
team is
They've
terrible.
never
He
had
has
no line in
He has the
that.
3rd best QBR. He's number 1 in yards. What are you talking about?
what are you saying? I'm saying no. You can't say. Hold on. Time out.
He's
time out,
number
time out.
1 in yards. He's 3rd in QBR, and he has 5 picks, 4 less than the nigga that you said was good.
They just can't win a
Here's my-
game because their team is shit.
But your team, yes, okay. What I'm saying, y'all were just talking about how Jared Goff's got Amon-Ra St. Brown, David Montgomery.
His
Jahmyr
team is
Gibbs, all that shit,
nuts.
right? Yes, okay. So that's on the offensive side. Did y'all mention anybody from Detroit on the defensive side of the ball when you were
Do
talking
we
about
need
Jared
to
Goff?
talk about
Go back.
defense? Their defense is
They have Hutch,
crazy.
Before he got hurt, they have Brian Branch. They have
I was about to
Terry
say,
Hall,
Hutch
that
is
one of the
fucking
corner
hurt.
spots.
Their
Here's what I'm
defense is
saying,
crazy, though.
But here's what I'm getting at, though. I'm saying find me a good quarterback that doesn't have. Okay, we're talking about weapons, basically. When you're telling me Amon-Ra St. Brown, David Montgomery, shit like that.
Are you saying a good
He's
quarterback
got
that has a bad
weapons.
I'm
defense?
saying that, but I said good team as well. I said their record is 10-1.
Okay, but you can say good team, but your defense has nothing to do with your quarterback at all. That's a fact. Your defense has 0 to do with your quarterback.
That's not true. They have to.
How is
They
that not true?
Because-
you said good team. I'm
because-
telling you that
because-
you have to be
Okay,
on a
Mike,
good team to
but
be
Mike-
up for MVP.
but
My
Mike,
argument
it
is that you
does.
have to be on a good team to be up for MVP.
Mike, if your
And
offense,
What is the MVP award? It's basically just the best quarterback.
Mike,
Yeah,
tell me
okay,
this.
it is.
Okay,
Tell me this.
so-
If your defense is letting them score in 6 plays, and then your offense has to come out and score an 18 or 17 play drive, a long drive, and then the next possession they score in 6 plays again, and then you got to come back out there and score in 12 to 14 plays again. Nigga, you gonna be tired. Your defense fucking matters. Towards the end of the game, if you're tired, that shit matters, bro. Ask Tariq about being tired. I guarantee you that shit affects you, bro.
Yes, absolutely it does, but that's not what I am saying.
But if
You
you're on the
are
field,
saying-
Your
But your-
question, Mike, your question was name me a quarterback that's surrounded by a bad team.
Okay.
And we
okay,
did.
Let me rephrase my question because I did
Okay.
say it wrong. Name me a bad, or what did I say? Name me a good quarterback that doesn't have weapons to throw to. Is basically what I'm getting at.
Okay, that's better. But like Zai said earlier,
like
I didn't-
what? Justin Herbert, that's one. He only got like one target.
He's got
That are great.
for what kind?
That are great.
I mean,
Russell
He doesn't-
Wilson.
Keenan Allen ain't there.
Russell Wilson has
Quarterback,
George
but-
Pickens.
Yeah,
Russell
Russell Wilson has George
Wilson
Pickens,
Pickens.
Pat Fryermuth, Calvin Austin.
Fryermuth
I
occasionally.
mean,
You're counting
Compared-
Calvin Austin as a
compared-
weapon like that, though. I'm saying.
that's what I was just. Yeah, I mean, weapons. George Pickens
Quint-
is a weapon. He's
Bro,
got
you
one.
have this is all that this man Herbert has. Quentin Johnson, Joshua Palmer, Lad McConey.
No, don't shake
I'm-
your head like that. Matt McConkey's their best receiver. In all seriousness,
Yeah.
I'm saying, okay, I'm talking weapons. Like I'm saying, people who you would have on your fantasy team.
Like
Fucking Detroit Lions is everyone's fantasy. You can win with a Detroit
Yeah.
Lions fantasy.
with the whole team? Yes, you can win the fucking thing.
So like I'm saying, someone you would have on your fantasy team as a weapon.
okay.
Meaning that because like that means they're gonna give you productive games every game. Like not like Calvin Austin might have a touchdown today and then like he might have 3 yards the next game.
I mean, but really, who does Jalen or McDaniels have to throw to? He has a bunch of decent players. They're decent.
Terry
McLaurin's
McLaurin.
really
Terry
young.
That's
McLaurin.
one.
Yeah.
Who else?
The dude
Zach
that caught the-
Ertz. Like what?
Yeah. And then the dude that caught the
He don't really got people around him, and they're doing well. You literally said that they're doing well,
Yeah, I did.
but you
I'm-
can't
but
say
what I'm-
that.
But you guys are just acting like there's just good quarterbacks all over the place that just don't have a good team around them. Is what I'm saying.
No, there's only a few of
No one
them.
ever said that.
Most of the people that are in
Logan, you
contention
haven't been
that
in on this conversation. Is that not what they said?
most
I
of
mean, I think in the NFL, if there's, it would be really bad if you didn't have I can't name an NFL team that has a fucking bad quarterback right now. I don't think.
That was one of the
necessarily
things we
bad
said.
yeah, but we're
quarterback.
saying in
Yeah.
comparison to
And I
each
named
other.
2 teams. I named 2 teams, and then you named the third for me. And then I said Jared Goff could be decent and still win the MVP because his
Yeah.
team is good.
Yeah.
I didn't say anything about I never said anything about a good quarterback or whatever the fuck you
Right,
said.
but like Reek, you play football. Like to be the MVP in the fucking NFL, you still have to make the decisions though. Like you can't just say just because. Like yeah, just like if I'm the quarterback and if I'm the quarterback and Tariq Miller's my wide receiver and I'm going to throw it to Tariq Miller every time, I still have to make the decision of when to throw it to fucking Tariq. Y'all just act like what I'm.
That's
Getting
being
at it,
a
Yeah, but
quarterback.
if you have guys that don't, if you have Tariqs that don't catch the ball half the fucking time, then you could be the best quarterback. It doesn't matter.
yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, that's what I'm saying. You have to have weapons around you. Like we can't just say Jared Goff the only reason that he's good is because he's got a team around him. Everybody's got a team around. Everybody's got
That's
somebody
not
to
what
throw
I'm
to.
saying, though.
Yeah,
I'm
but the
saying
way-
he-
the
I'm
way
saying
that
his team is so great that's how he is 4th in
Yes.
the MVP. Like Zai just told you, Joe Burrow has the most passing yards and the 3rd highest. QBR.
And he has the
Nowhere
most
near the MVP
touchdowns. He has the most touchdowns and most yards, and he won't win
conversation.
MVP.
He's nowhere near the MVP conversation. But
Like-
the fucking team is horrible.
Like,
And you don't think that
so
you don't think that Joe Burrow's better than Jared Goff?
there's no
he is.
question.
Yeah, he
That's what I'm
is.
saying.
He is.
That's all I was
But
trying to say.
I think.
I'm saying he
yeah, I
could
feel
be
you.
decent.
What I'm
So
saying
let me
though,
ask you this.
what I'm
When-
saying
when
though,
does
Mike.
the-
What I'm saying though, Mike. Yes, you have to be a quarterback. And Jared Goff is very efficient at quarterback, but he's not no glamorous fucking quarterback. He's gonna get the job done.
About this anyway, we're still saying the nigga is decent.
He's
Like,
good,
mad-
but
I'm not
but
mad
what I'm
about it.
saying
I'm
is
just
what I'm saying is
created a good argument.
he can
like,
come
we never
into the
said anything
game.
about
He
decision
can
making
come.
or anything. We said he could play.
He can get into the Super Bowl, and he has the potential to get the job done. Like he has it
I'm
because
pretty
he
sure
also
Josh
has
Allen-
weapons.
Getting on this combos, I said that to start out.
I think the Lions are gonna win the Super Bowl. Like I'm being dead ass.
Yes, and then we
If I
got
had to
Jared
pick
Goff
today,
back.
I'm picking the Lions. But it ain't gonna be because it's just a Jared Goff. They defense is nuts.
No, I never said it was going to just be because of Derek Goff.
But what I'm saying is you were making it out. Yeah, but this is the
Anyway,
thing,
name
Mike.
your top five.
You was making it out like it was like if you have a decent quarterback like Jared Goff is decent, Mike. He's not great at all. I'm sorry, I don't give a fuck what you say. He's not good. He's decent.
He's good.
He's very
He's good.
efficient. He's
He's
very
good.
efficient.
He's
That's it.
good.
He's very
good.
efficient. That's all I'm gonna
He's
say.
good.
I would
okay.
never put him in a category of good.
Well, since we're
But-
where is he on that list, huh?
On what list?
That list that you just seen where Joe Burrow was first.
Oh, I was just looking at his stats. I just looked at the numbers.
Oh,
Like I
I'll
looked
look it
them
up
up.
real quick.
We're gonna okay. Let Logan look it up.
like,
What
you
I'm
said
saying
you
is,
think PPR.
but what I'm saying is, Mike,
Uh,
you're right. If you have a
the
bad
power
quarterback, you can't
ranking-
win Super Bowls. But if you have a bad defense, you can't win either. It's fucking hard.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
And you have to have a
CBS
nigga like Patrick Mahomes to win you that game. You see what I'm saying? Like that's not a
Right.
normal quarterback. He's
CBS
gonna
has
go down
Patrick
as one of the
Mahomes.
greats.
He has
Wait, hold on.
CBS has Patrick Mahomes behind Jaden Daniels. I don't know if this is a trusted source.
It probably is. As far as stats go this year, probably
yeah,
is. 'Cause Pat
stats,
Mahomes'
yeah.
stats are down.
That's true. Josh Allen's 1, Lamar's 2, Joe Shiesty's 3, Jalen Hurts is 4, Justin Herbert's 5, Jared Goff is 6, Jordan
Period.
Love is 7, Jaden Daniels 8, Patty Mahomes 9, number 10 is Brock Purdy.
But how much?
Right,
How
right
much?
behind him? Russell Wilson, and at number 12 in the league, who is ahead of Baker Mayfield, by the way, Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold is a decent quarterback, and the
But what I'm
Vikings are a good team.
like, they can win a playoff game, like potentially.
They
with,
can't win a fucking Super Bowl though.
Yeah, but Mike, what we're saying is they're not a great team. They're a decent team, like defensively. They're good defensively, I believe, right? Are they good defensively?
I don't know. I just know that. I mean,
I'm pretty sure they're decent defensively. I don't think they're no great team defensively, but they have a
Right.
good offense. They can
like,
win
yeah,
a
like,
playoff
Sam
game.
Darnold was looking crazy at the beginning. Of
They
this year.
can win a playoff
Yeah,
game,
fucking
but they
Justin
can't win the
Jackson.
Super Bowl like that.
Right.
So
All right. Logan,
I don't know.
it's your turn. Hot take.
Hot take. Michael Jordan is not the greatest of all time.
I agree.
That might not be a hot take on the show, but
I'll
for our
fucking agree.
listeners, depending who listens to this, we might have some comments that'll
I agree.
light that one up.
I like that one. I like that one. Come on.
Wait. Okay,
I
so
know.
who's your goat?
Who is your
LeBron.
goat though?
It's LeBron James. And
That's what I knew. I fucked with Logan.
LeBron
I knew I
James.
fucked with Logan. I knew I fucked with Logan.
Dude,
Come on, bro. You
LeBron,
gotta give it
he
to him,
just-
bro. 21 years, Tariq.
yeah, 21. The most points, you can't beat it.
Youngest to the
Can't
most
beat him.
points.
Yeah, I mean it's just
Bro,
I
like,
don't know. I don't
Isn't he
keep
number
up
one in
with
everything
basketball a ton, but
No, he just passed
LeBron
Kyle
is the
Korver
goat.
in the 3-point list or on 3-pointers. He's 7th.
no, not like that, but I mean like assists,
Oh,
rebounds, all that. Is he number one on those or no? I need to look. No, he's not number one on assists. I know that. But like you can't really count what's the name. Cause that nigga got like 17,000 or some shit.
Who?
I don't know.
No.
I think it was
Who, Pete
Stockton.
Maravich?
No, I think
I don't
Stockton
know.
just had crazy
I don't know.
assist numbers. Hold on, let me look.
Logan,
Let me look.
Logan,
what?
who's it?
I'm gonna look.
You think Pistol Pete Maravich is the best ball handler of all time?
No, Allen Iverson.
Thank you. I said I would rather at least hear you say
Whoa.
Allen Iverson.
Okay, I give AI, but bro.
Yeah,
We got a nigga wearing blue. They got the ball on a rope. That motherfucker ain't never coming on. The ball is on the rope. No, but going back to the greatest of all time, LeBron James is the best player of all time. That's my opinion, and I agree with you, Logan. Now go ahead, Mike. Disagree, Mike.
I'm
Disagree,
not
Mike.
I've had enough tonight. No, I'm not even going to tonight.
Disagree.
Mike, you
Give us your
fans
point.
try to back you up. Are you gonna let the fans back you up on this one?
Tariq, what do you think?
Yes.
Is he number one?
I told you how I feel last time. I'm leaning more towards LeBron. Like that nigga.
For argument's sake, I'll say for argument's sake. Why do you think, Tariq? Why do you think LeBron is the best player ever? You explain it.
I mean, like not even with the longevity, but I had having a triple double 3 nights in a row at 39 years old is fucking
Crazy.
nuts. Like that's wicked though. Like playing against 20-year-olds and shit is crazy. That is crazy. I mean,
Okay.
the nigga just can do it all.
Okay, but how do you feel? How do you feel?
From the 1 to the 5. Like we've
Yeah,
never
okay.
seen that. Like,
But
he's
how do
playing
you
from the
feel
1 to
about
the
his
5.
finals record? How do you feel about that? What does that make you think?
I don't.
Do we really give him a pass? Because a few of the years, let's be honest, he really didn't have a chance. If we think about it.
He was taking teams to the playoffs so that you couldn't even name those people.
Yeah, I mean, I can't name most of the people.
What is their finals record?
I'm pretty sure he's.
What, LeBron's?
Yeah, LeBron's to Jordan's.
He might be 4 and he might be 4-7, 4-8 or some shit.
Yeah.
I don't know what LeBron is. And Jordan is 6 or what? I don't know what he is.
6-6. Jordan didn't lose.
I would say I don't think he lost.
6-0.
Jordan did have a God squad though. I ain't gonna lie. Like now
Bro,
looking back at it,
let's think about it. No,
they really did have a fucking.
Think about it, bro. Mike, we talking about Mike. You gotta argue this. You don't agree, bro. Just say you don't agree. It's fine. Like we're not. I want to hear your side. Like I want to hear your idea because I be hearing people say Michael Jordan's the best, and then I'm thinking I don't know, bro. Cause LeBron ain't ever had nobody as good as Scottie. I don't think, other than D Wade for what 3 years, 2 years. That was even close to Scottie.
Wade got an MVP.
But I'm saying that was even close to Scottie. Scottie was crazy, bro.
Didn't D Wade win the finals with Shaq or lead the team up there or something?
Yeah. D Wade was good. I'm not taking away from D Wade. That's why I said D Wade in there though. That's why I put him in there. Cause I mean that's the only person.
Dennis Rodman was at Vegas at WWE, and then he was with Madonna one night.
You got one of the best. One of the, if not the best rebounder and defensive player, he's up there. Like they were all great defensively. They even had great role players. Steve Kerr, automatic from 3. Come on.
I don't know though. Like he said earlier, it's hard to argue errors.
It is hard.
Back to the ball handling real quick. Does Kyrie have better handles than AI?
I think so, bro.
I think that's the only one I could think of that might be better.
It's close.
Like he
it's
said,
close.
Like Mr. Pete never crossed your mind, though, right?
No, I don't know where that came from.
I just said that on some bullshit.
Mike saw a basketball tutorial.
It's funny though.
He saw a dribbling drill tutorial and said Pete Maravich might be the best. Like, yeah, hell no. Nah, but no, I think Kyrie might be the best. But I mean, they talking about Kenny the Jet Smith talking about on live that they used to have people that used to ball handle like that, but they didn't play like that during the game. Is that true? I don't know.
Okay. Let me ask you this. Are we talking best handles just in the NBA? Because the best handles in basketball is the professor, and I don't think anybody can argue that. Now, granted, he's playing against the fucking one.
Are you sure?
Like, I'm not.
No, we're talking about
But can he dribble like that against NBA players? Is what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. If we're talking about NBA only, then I get that.
But I mean, if you're talking about basketball,
I feel like you have to keep that to NBA.
If you're talking basketball as a
Yeah.
whole, you have to include the NBA. You can't just
What?
exclude them.
If he was really the
Right.
best,
No,
he
no,
would be
no, no.
doing
But if
that
you're
in
talking
the
about
In the
all that
NBA.
stuff,
NBA, yeah.
It's a YouTuber for sure. Like the professor.
He's doing it against average
Oh,
Joes,
yeah.
bro. Like these are regular people that
I
just
don't
play
know.
pickup
I
and
don't
shit.
know. I don't know. The
I mean,
Aaron
they be
one kid was-
hooping.
I mean, there was some kids that could ball in there. Like there was some
Yeah,
kids that could
but,
fucking ball.
I
Now,
mean-
they're not NBA. Now listen, I'm not even
Like
gonna say here like
Hustle?
I don't want no
Hustle
like I
was
don't
a-
want no heat.
He could hoop.
I don't want no heat that they wasn't NBA players because I'm not even arguing the fact that those guys are as good as NBA players. But the dudes on the M1 stuff when the professor was
No,
in
they was
prime, could
good.
fucking hoop.
They was good. But what I'm saying though, have we seen what Kyrie be doing?
He
Like,
does be doing some stuff.
So is there a best passer?
like, do we? Yeah, best passer is probably
Yeah.
Stockton.
No.
Yeah. I like John or white
No.
chocolate.
Are
I
you
like-
crazy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just-
Jason Williams.
John,
Williams.
John Stockton has 15,000 assists for a reason, my nigga. For a reason. He
True.
got the ball
True.
there.
That is true.
Pass that bitch like- yeah, that is true. I mean,
John Stockton was good. He
True.
could score, but he chose to pass. They said he could score
True.
when he
Mike,
needed
who's the
to.
greatest baseball player of all time?
Oh, that's tough. I don't know that one.
There's so many ways that you could go with the baseball topic just because there's a lot of guys that did a lot of different shit. You know what I mean? Like you
Yeah.
could say the greatest power hitter ever is Barry Bonds. But you can't really say then you get into the steroid argument with that, but you can't like for instance,
I think
I
steroids
think
or not, he
that-
still would have been fucking crazy.
oh, I do too. I absolutely do. But then you can't compare it like that because then you also have somebody like Nolan Ryan who didn't hit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you would have to break that down into like position play. Like I think there's 3 different like ways that you do that. You go power hitter, you go all round player, and then you go pitcher in baseball. I feel like that's how you have to break it down. Like I feel like you can't just say that's the greatest baseball player ever. I feel like you can't do that.
Yeah.
But I mean, we can do that though if y'all want. Like the
Mhm.
greatest hitter ever is Barry
I
Bonds.
don't-
I don't think there's any
I
argument.
don't
on
know
that.
nothing about baseball, bro. That's all y'all.
I can agree with that.
I would say Barry Bonds is the greatest power hitter.
Power
ever.
hitter, yeah.
I would say, and you could also even break it down into power hitter, position player, and then all around player. The greatest hitter ever is Tony Gwynn.
Tony
For
Gwynn.
straight hitting.
Couldn't he
Yes.
strike out like for a long fucking time and still be over
You would have to
300?
look up.
It's an
You could
insane
you would have
stat.
to look up the stat, but it's like it's
We
like he
covered
could
it on
strike
Mike
out-
and
he could
Miller.
have-
I remember.
yeah.
Yeah,
was
he
a
could.
fact
Yeah,
in
he
the
could
day.
strike out. Yeah, he could strike out like I want to say it was like almost 2,000 and some straight at bats and still have a career average over 300, which is insane.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
But I don't know, like Tariq, where would you go with like best position player ever in baseball? There's so many routes that you could go with
I
that.
don't know.
I mean,
I was gonna say like that's still hard as shit.
yeah. I mean, the greatest
I mean,
base
there's fucking
stealer
8
ever would
positions
be
out
Jackie
there.
Robinson.
Yeah.
Like,
Right,
yeah, like
the
there's
the
8
greatest-
positions out there. That's a lot of people.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like you may even have to break it down by like the goat of their position. Like you might have to do
That's
9.
what I was gonna say. Or
Nine.
you can maybe do like infield, outfield, maybe or something. But like
Right.
you would probably honestly have to go each position.
Yeah. Yeah, I would agree with that. Like probably I think Yadier Molina is probably the greatest catcher ever. At least up there in the argument anyways.
Yeah,
greatest
I
catcher
agree
ever.
with that.
Mm. Almost.
Nobody really
ooh.
got past his arm.
Yeah, Yachty is probably the best catcher. I don't know. Buster Posey in his prime was fucking tough too.
Because he
Yeah,
was,
he
like,
was.
I don't know. I mean, then you go like baseball is just so damn hard, man.
Yeah, baseball be
I
tough.
can tell you,
There's also a lot
I
of
can tell
old
you the
dudes that
greatest-
no one knows about too, though. Like,
Yeah.
true. I can tell you who the greatest hockey player is.
Oh,
oh
my
yeah,
God.
the
Here
great
we
one.
go.
Literally, like the great one.
Wayne,
Don't nobody know
even
nothing
you
about
know-
hockey, Mike.
Nah, even you know Wayne Gretzky, bro.
Wayne
No, I don't know
Gretzky,
who the
You
fuck
never
that
heard of Wayne
is.
Gretzky? You've never
No,
heard of Wayne Gretzky.
I don't watch
No, but
hockey.
Tariq,
You don't have to watch hockey to know what that is. If you just know anything about any type of sports, you should know who like Wayne Gretzky is.
Bro,
Like that's like,
no,
like do you know
I'm
who
not.
Messi is? Like,
Whenever,
like, have you heard
yeah,
talk
of course.
about
Who don't know who
Messi?
Messi
That's like
is?
the same shit.
No, it's
Like, that's
not.
Do you know who Michael Phelps is?
He was in the Olympics. Tariq, I watch the Olympics every year.
Swimming?
Yes, I watch the Olympics every year.
But you still know who that is. That's what I'm saying. You know who Serena Williams is?
Who don't know
Like,
who Serena
I'm
Williams
just
is,
saying,
though?
Like, I'm just saying.
You
sports
watch
that
tennis?
I'm just saying sports that no one watches. Like, you still know names.
Yeah,
But, I
I've
mean,
never
I'm not-
heard that
I'm just
name.
saying, yeah, I'm not saying you have to hear them, but I'm just saying, like, you just screaming, we don't watch hockey. Like, that's
I don't watch
But no, I
hockey.
do want to have this. I do want to talk about this for a second, Tariq and Logan. If you know anything about it, you can definitely intervene too. Do we think Ovechkin's going to pass Gretzky though?
I do.
Like, do you think he's going to hang around long enough to do it?
I would hope that he does. I
He
hope
was
he
already
has.
at, like, before he got hurt this year, he was getting there.
Yeah, he can get it
Yeah, I
for
feel like
one season, maybe two, right? I
Yeah,
don't.
but
I'm
he's
not
I would
hurt
say
sure,
right
but-
now, though.
yeah, like at the beginning of this year, they were expecting it to be in like the 4th or 5th game next year was like the projection. But now that he's hurt, you're probably looking at like late season next year. Now that's if he's fully healthy and plays well.
Well, it could have changed though, because he was scoring goal. He was leading the league in goals as of
Zach,
as he got
Zach,
hurt.
can you look that up?
Look up
Can you
what?
look that up for me? Goal score or like how many more goals does Alex Ovechkin need to pass Wayne Gretzky?
I don't know how to spell that.
Just put Alex Ovey, like OVE, and his name should pop up.
Okay, he says the Capital standout currently has 868 career goals, so he needs to rack up 27 more goals this season in order to top Gretzky's record.
Yeah, and he was
Yeah,
already. I'm
so
pretty sure he was at like 12 before he got hurt. I
Yeah,
think.
so you're probably so you're probably looking like somewhere in the mid 20s range next year, because you got to think. But he's out. How long is he out for? Like 6 weeks
Yeah, or something
this
like
year. So he's out for 6 weeks. So 6 weeks puts you into what? 6 weeks puts you into February with about 2 months left of the season. If they make the
that. Yeah, but
playoffs,
that was
he may.
he got hurt like 2 weeks ago though. So I mean, like, it
Okay.
won't be that crazy.
Okay, so right, so 4
The
weeks
new
puts
year
you
he'll
into
be
what?
back. Yeah. Well.
Yeah, so 4 weeks basically puts you into like mid-January. You could say after rehab and all that shit, and then you got January, February, March, and April. I mean, he could do it this year, but he would have to go insane. Like he would have to score in literally every game. Rick, you've been eating this whole podcast.
Well, because we were supposed to be on the fucking podcast, and I was going to eat when we
Yeah.
got done, but I had to wait an hour for him, and an hour for you, Logan and Mike. Like, damn, I'm
Bad.
eating. All right.
Not bad.
But
And
speaking of
I don't
food-
have a freaking
Nah.
webcam.
Yeah,
Next
Speaking of
pod, though.
food,
that too.
Next pod.
yeah. Speaking of food, about time for waiter.
Yeah.
Waiter. Y'all got anything?
Waiter. Sorry.
Nah, bro, be safe, bro. Have a good weekend. Don't do nothing
Be
stupid.
safe. Yep. Have a great weekend. We'll see you on Monday. Subscribe,
Praise
like,
God.
comment. Let us know what you think of the takes of our
Yo,
arguments
follow the
today, 'cause
socials,
we did have,
too.
We did have a lot of arguments. Follow us at Table for Four Pod or Table for Four on all socials: TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. We're working on Twitter. Check us out on Spotify and Apple Music. Everybody have a great Friday and a great weekend. And we will see you on Monday. Peace.
Yes.